to my channel, Baseball Talk with Nick Morgan. So today we are doing live coverage of the American League Wild Card, Oakland Athletics against the New York Yankees. We're going into the top of the second, and I'm really upset because first at bat for the New York Yankees, Andrew McCutchen draws a walk. Then Aaron Judge hits a 2-run home run to left field. I'm wearing his jersey. I'm wearing his hat. I was all hyped up when it happened. Couldn't get it on the camera, but it was amazing, guys. Yankees already have a 2-0 lead going into the top of the second. We're going to talk about the starting pitchers and the matchups today. Crazy game. The NL Wild Card was yesterday. Did not realize that. Thought it was today. The Rockies beat the Cubs 2-1 in 13 innings. I think they said it was the longest ever wild card game or something like that, inning-wise, which is insane. I already knew that this postseason was going to be a mess and so hectic because every team deserved to get to the World Series and win. But, it's already intense, and I love it. So we're going to talk about Liam Hendriks for the Oakland Athletics because he was chosen by the A's to be the starting pitcher for tonight. His 2018 stats: in 25 games, he was 0 for 1 with a 4.13 ERA, 24 innings pitched, 22 strikeouts, and a 1.46 whip. What's up, Katrina? His postseason stats: Liam Hendriks, of course, he's 0 for 0 with a 5.40 ERA, 5 innings pitched, 2.50 2 strikeouts, and a 1.00 whip. So already right there, I'm like, why would you put him in to start the game? But hey, I'll take it, Yankees fans. We gotta be happy about that decision from the A's. His 2018 away stats: he was 0 for 0 with a 7.45 ERA, 13 games, 3 started games, 9.2 innings pitched, 13 hits, 8 runs, 8 earned runs, 3 home runs, 5 walks, 8 strikeouts, a .325 opponent batting average, and 1.86 whip. So I think they announced the starters yesterday, and I got all these notes for the pitchers yesterday. And Liam Hendriks really being in this game to start completely blew my mind because his ERA this year has been crazy, terrible, and just all in all, not the guy I would have thrown up there. What's up, Fox87? Yeah, but just not who I would have imagined the A's putting on the mound in a game that means a whole lot to them in their season. It's either go big and win and continue or go home. They need this win. But you know what? I'll take it. And Severino's on the mound for us. Last year we saw him in the American League Wild Card. He had a really rough outing. The Twins beat him up really early on, but we ended up winning, of course. We made it all the way to the American League Championship Series, and we lost to the Astros. And so Severino, it's going to be a 1-1 count to start the top of the second here. Chris Davis is up. Chris Davis in the 2018 season was a beast. He's the right-handed DH for the A's this game. 576 at-bats in 2018. He had a 247 average. He had 247 averages 4 seasons in a row, which I don't know how that is. That's crazy cool. 48 home runs, 123 RBIs, 0 stolen bases, and a .874 OPS. So right there, those numbers are just crazy good. I'm going to say that about everything today because all of these players are crazy good. And he's going to foul off 2 in a row, so the count's going to remain at 1-2. Top of the second, Severino's at 14 pitches so far. He had a very easy top of the first. He had a strikeout to start off the game against Nick Martini, and then a ground out and stuff like that, and he was on his way. Chris Davis is going to strike out swinging on a pitch way out of the zone, so that's a great way to start off the top of the second. And the Yankees already have a crazy... There we go again. A nice lead over the A's. Fox87, the score is 2-0. Top of the second, Yankees are winning. Aaron Judge hit a 2-run shot right after McCutchen drew a walk to start off the inning and the game for the Yankees offensively. So I'm really happy, if you guys couldn't already tell. And here we go. We got Matt Olson, I believe it is. Yes, Matt Olson. He's in the 5 spot today for the A's. He's a left-handed hitter. In 2018, he had 580 at-bats, a 247 average with 29 home runs. Slider is just going to catch the zone, so it's going to be a 1-1 count. 29 home runs, 84 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, and a .788 OPS. We have a shift on him, so third base is kind of like where shortstop is. Shortstop is right behind second. Second and first, they're both on their respective half of the infield. And with a 2-1 count here, I mean, we're pretty comfortable right now. I think Severino knows if he does give up a solo shot, it's nothing crazy. Of course, he doesn't want to, but if he does, he does. And a slider outside, but the umpire calls it, so it's going to be a 2-2 count. And yeah, so my boy Brett Gardner's not starting today for the Yankees, which is upsetting, but you know what? As long as we get the win and I see him in a few games in the next series, I'll be happy. And there we go, Matt Olson is going to foul it off. For whatever reason, Matt Olson and Matt Chapman always confuse me. I get them mixed up. Because Olsen plays first, Chapman plays third, but I don't. It's probably just because they're both Matts, but they have really good batting averages and stats and all that. So I just, at one point I was calling Chapman Olsen and Olsen Chapman. It was just a mess. But this game, I promise I won't, because it's the wild card and I'm happy and I'm gonna make sure this is as awesome as possible. What's up, Matthew Belcher? It's a full count now to Olsen. I like his batting. He's just really relaxed. Severino with the pitch. And a foul ball, again, just goes right through Gary Sanchez's, I guess, glove/legs. It kind of was fouled down and back. So, counts to remain full, 22 pitches so far. Judge homered. Yes, he did, Matt. Yes, he did. Yankees have a nice early lead, but you never know because the A's have just intense. I'm going to say that word again. 6 minutes in, probably the 6th time I said it, but they have crazy good bats. I'm so hyped, like I don't even really care how many times I say each phrase I've been saying recently, for that matter. Yeah, but the A's can hit home runs like the Yankees can. I mean, the A's have definitely come a long way, and they really deserve this spot in the postseason. And I like the A's. If they weren't playing the Yankees, I'd root for them. And that's me ball 4 inside. So Severino gives up his first base runner of the night, and it comes on a walk. So Stephen Piscotty now will be up at the plate, looking to get something happening for the A's here. And his stats in 2018, Stephen Piscotty was hitting .267 with 546 at-bats, 27 home runs, 88 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, and a .821 OPS. So, I mean, I've always liked the guy since he was a Cardinal, and I'm glad he's on the A's now. He's on a winning team, or, they win a little bit more. But the Cardinals have been crazy good this year. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be cool to see. This is an intense matchup, and, someone keep a meter for me, or a tracker in the comment section. How many times I say intense and crazy good, because it's going to be a lot. And, yeah, so here's Piscotty. He's got an 0-1 count. The pitch is kind of like knee-high, and it's a strike. So Severino's going to deal again, and it could have been called either way. It was called a ball, slightly high. The umpire called something similar outside, so I thought he would have maybe went ahead and called that a strike, but he didn't. So counts even at 1 for Piscotty. Run around first, top of the second, 1 out. And on deck we have Ramon Laureano for the A's. Now it's going to be driven foul. Giant Films 100, go A's. Hey, I can't agree with that, but hello to you. How are you doing today, Giant Films? Yeah, I can't agree with the go A's statement. I mean, if they weren't playing the Yankees, of course, go Athletics. I was going to say go Angels. Go Athletics. I love the team. I've been to the Oakland Coliseum, and I really like that stadium. And Yankees could win or horribly fail and disappoint everyone because they made it so far last year. Matthew, of course you're going to do this to me. Of course you want the Yankees to fall to the A's, but you know what? I'm not going to let this bother me. The Yankees are going to win. And it's a 2-2 count to Stephen Piscotty, specifically like the A's, but definitely Red Sox fan. Okay, yeah, I agree with that. I mean, if the A's do win, which knock on wood they don't, you're going to have to see who you really want, Red Sox or A's. Katrina, I don't watch baseball. It's okay, Katrina. Thank you for supporting me. I appreciate it. Yeah, so Giants Films, I know you said you're a Red Sox fan primarily, but, A's Red Sox would be a pretty cool matchup to see in the next seed, but it's not going to be that case. It's going to be Yankees Red Sox, and the Yankees are probably just going to end up winning that and win the championship series and just go to the World Series. The Yankees, when they're not going to beat the Red Sox, well, you never know, Matt. You also said they were never going to get the win against the A's tonight, so we'll see. Nice commentary, very pleasing to see someone so mature for your age. Thank you so much. I appreciate that comment. And, well, there we go. Stephen Piscotty strikes out. It was a 3-2 count. He strikes out looking, And that's going to be 2 away. Second strikeout for Luis Severino this inning. And guys, I'm so happy. Severino's redeeming himself. Last year he was 23 and on the mound for the wild card. This year is 24. Didn't have a great season. I mean, he was pretty well, or he pitched pretty well, but not necessarily what we wanted from him. Let's go Marlins. So yeah, Luis Severino, his 2018 stats in 32 games, went 19-8, which again isn't terrible. It's a 3.39 ERA, right? That's going to be ball 1 to Laureano. 191.1 innings pitched, 220 strikeouts, and a 1.14 whip. You should be the next Patriots commentator, Matt. Yeah, I definitely would like to go somewhere along those lines, for an internship maybe, or just maybe the job in a few years. Not anywhere close, but in a few years, most definitely. So Laureano's gonna swing and miss on a slider just outside. Luis Severino's postseason stats: he's 1-1 with a 5.60 ERA, 16 innings pitched, 12 strikeouts, and a 1.31 WHIP. His home stats: so he's 10-2 at home this year with a 2.74 ERA in 15 games. With 15 started games, 0 complete games, 92 innings pitched, 74 hits, 28 runs, 28 earned runs, 8 home runs, 22 walks, 110 strikeouts, a .217 opponent batting average, and 1.04 WHIP. I don't think I mentioned Liam Hendricks' away stats. Is someone in the chat really a Marlins fan or no? No, I like the Marlins, and hey, the Marlins did have the past 2 National League MVPs pretty much at this point, because looks like Yelich is going to be the MVP this year for the National League, and last year was Giancarlo Stanton. Both were Marlins within the past season, so that's really awesome. I actually like the Marlins. Like, if they were good, I'd follow them. That's pretty much how that would go. So yeah, Liam Hendricks away. No, I did mention he's 0 for 0 with a 7.45 ERA, so yeah, I'm still shocked that he was chosen for the wildcard game today. They could have thrown someone else out there. I mean, were the A's really expecting to not have a deficit early on with him pitching? I don't know. It's a full count to Ramon/Raymond. Don't know how to say his name. Katrina, I'm so confused. It's alright. It's alright. It's on TBS if you want to watch. Maybe listening won't, or maybe listening and watching will help. I know you don't watch baseball, so really doesn't matter either way. But I appreciate the support again, Katrina. Thank you. Fouled off. Very crazy at bat. So 36 pitches already for Luis Severino, but they've all been pretty good pitches. I mean, he hasn't thrown anything crazy that the A's could have hit out. They haven't really missed anything. They haven't really been making contact much unless it's foul. So I'll take it. Let's go Marlins. Yeah, I like the Marlins. What's up, Zach Horwitz and Jack00 Goldberg? How you doing today, guys? And it's a swing and a miss for another strikeout. So 3 of the 4 batters in the bottom of the second, or top of the second, struck out against Luis Severino. Matt Olson was the only one to get on base. He drew a walk, and he was the second batter of the top of the inning. So as we go up to the Yankees and they hit in the bottom of the second here, hopefully to extend the already 2-0 lead that they have, we have Didi Gregorius, Miguel Andujar, Gary Sanchez, and Gleyber Torres. So this will be a really exciting game. I'm a Mets fan, so I like it, Matt. I like it. Who's your favorite player on the Marlins? Favorite player on the Marlins? I like JT Realmuto a lot. Something about him, I think he's just a great overall player. All around, he's a great catcher. I don't know if that made sense. He's a great catcher. He's got some speed for a catcher, so I like that. Of course, he can hit. I really think he just does really well behind the plate and at the plate when he's hitting, and I always kind of tended to lean towards JT when I was watching Marlins games, whether against the Mets or whatever. Yeah, I agree. I'm trying. Katrina, I gotta give you some credit here. I like it. I like the effort here. Yeah, so Didi, Andujar, Sanchez, Torres, they're all due up for the Yankees. I'm sure they'll all get up. Someone's going to get a hit. Or at least I hope someone's going to get a hit here for the Yankees. It's 2-0. I'm so happy. And I think it's going to be Lou Trevino that's going to come in now for the A's. And I can't talk because I'm so happy. Lou Trevino, actually, this season, I have a few of his stats. So in 2018, he had a 2.92 ERA. He has not made a postseason appearance yet, so this will be his first ever. I wouldn't mind if he does bad. Why are you a Yankees fan? Zach Horowitz. Good question. Um, I'm a Yankees fan, pretty much close. First of all, I'm close to New York, so I could have gone Mets or Yankees when I was younger. I liked the Mets, and then I watched Derek Jeter play a few games. It was just mesmerizing. His amazing performances just kind of caught me off guard, and I was like, hey, there's something about these Yankees. So I started watching the Yankees, and they started to win more. Um, and at that age, I liked any team that won. And of course, that's because, as a kid, you want to win all your little league games and you want to be the best on your team or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I really think that the Yankees have just been something that has helped me out of a lot of hard times as well. So yeah, I mean, when I've been having rough days, I go to the Yankees. When I'm having good days, I go to the Yankees, and just I love it. I've been to a bunch of Yankee games at Yankee Stadium, and just it's a great team, and they get better and better every year it seems. So yeah, Lou Trevino has an 8-3 record, and he's facing Didi Gregorius. And the first pitch is going to be low and in for ball one. Ethan Crutchman, I see you're back in the stream. Man, you're the MVP. You've been to every stream I think so far that I've done. I like it. Thank you for coming out and supporting me again here. Didi Gregorius looks to get something going here, and that's going to be a hop. I don't know what to say. That was like a very shallow ground ball, I guess. And it's I don't know what that was. It was an infield single. I think Jed Lowry ended up making it to that ball. Yeah, it looks like Jed Lowry. He picked up the ball, threw it over to Matt Olson, not Matt Chapman, threw it over to Matt Olson, and Didi beat it out. So it's an infield single for Gregorius. It's just what I like to see. All right. Now we got Andujar up, respectively, probably going to be the American League Rookie of the Year, and he should be. Look at these stats. 573 at-bats in the 2018 season. He was almost hitting 300, just 0.003 points off. 297. 27 home runs, 92 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, and a .855 OPS. This guy's been insane. He crushes the baseball. Him and Gleyber Torres this year have just been a sight to see as rookie sensations on the Yankees, and that pitch just completely misses away and low. So it's going to be a 1-0 count to Andujar with a runner on first. You're a GOAT Aviation 2727. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you for joining the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, so Andujar is crazy. I mean, you look at the Yankees the past 2 seasons, 2017, 2018, they've had some sensational rookies. Aaron Judge, Miguel Andujar, Gleyber Torres. Even 2016, towards the end, like August, they had Gary Sanchez, who at that point was pretty good. A lot of people started to know him a little bit more for what he did. This year, of course, he was hurt a lot, so that really wasn't someone we saw behind the dish or hitting a lot, but that's okay. You just look at the farm system for the Yankees, too. It's like they have such a strong potential for the future and for the present. It's like they really have a good way to go, and I think they can definitely win a lot. I'm about to subscribe. Zach Horowitz, I would greatly appreciate that, man. Goat no way, man. And O'Brien is the GOAT. Oh my gosh. Matt, you're too funny, Matt. And here we go. It's a 3-0 count to Miguel Andujar. And of course they're going to try to throw a fastball down the middle. So Andujar, does he go ahead and swing at it? I don't know. Does he have a green light? I would wait. Because you do have a 2-run lead, but the A's can hit. So they can easily get back a few runs. And it's going to be ball 4 inside. So it's a 4-pitch at bat. So Miguel Andujar, he's going to walk. Didi's going to advance to second. We have Gary Sanchez up. I like it. Lou Trevino 6 pitches into his appearance in the wild card, and he's already not doing well. He's giving up 2 base runners already. So if he was taken out of the game now, both Didi and Andujar, he would be responsible for. So if they were to score, it'd go towards his ERA, not the pitcher that comes in next. Jack 00 subbed. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. We've had a lot of support on the channel recently, and I really, it really makes me feel good inside, and just, I know that, I'm doing this not just for me, but for you guys, and you guys are enjoying it. David Wright is the god of the Mets. Yeah, David Wright was the captain. and he was amazing. And unfortunately, his last game and his last few appearances didn't go as he wanted them to, but he still got back, and he played after numerous injuries and surgeries, and everyone was really proud of him. I'm really glad he got to end his season, or end his career rather, with at least one game and like two. I think it was two at bats in his last game and one at bat in the previous game as a pinch hitter. Lou Trevino throws inside to Gary Sanchez, so it's a 1-0 count. And here comes, I guess, the pitching coach and Luke Corey's coming up to the mound. So don't think they're gonna take him out yet. They'll probably give him like a warning here, like, hey, get it together. You haven't thrown many strikes here. If you want to stay in, you can't be giving up too many runs to these Yankees, and that's smart. So it's a 1-0 count here to Sanchez. Sanchez is hitting in the 8th spot. He has 323 at-bats in the 2018 season with a 186 batting average, which of course is not great, but he was hurt a lot. 18 home runs, though, with that 186 average, so, majority of his hits were either extra base hits or home runs. 53 RBIs, 1 stolen base, and a .697 OPS. Following him, of course, we have Gleyber Torres, and, and Duhar and Torres have been insane. That's another one. It's another one. If you guys are keeping track, let me know. That's going to be called strike. Low, just about knee-high, so we get a strike across the plate here for the A's. It is a 1-1 count. Alright, here we go. Guys, if you are in the stream right now and haven't already dropped a like and subscribed, please go ahead and do that now. Show some support. And if you guys aren't in the comment section, come say hello, talk to me, how you guys are doing. Let me know what you guys thought about the Cubs losing to the Rockies yesterday in the NL Wild Card. Let me know what you think about this Wild Card matchup and all that good stuff, because there's going to be a lot going on. And it's going to be a really great postseason. Hello, Katrina. I found a free online site. Free online site for what? I'm your number one fan? Thank you, Katrina. I'm the number one Mellophone fan. For marching band. Yeah, guys, so Katrina is in my marching band from my school, and she's been awesome recently, just helping me out with my dots and stuff, and really fun times. Love marching band. That's gonna be a ball. 2-2, low and away. I like it. Sanchez has another opportunity to get on base here, or just see a pitch he likes to hit it out. Either way, home run would be nice right here. I wouldn't mind a nice 3-run shot, maybe left center field. Get him back in this game here, or get him back into the season that we all wanted him to have, for that matter. And he's going to ground it right to the shortstop. 6-4-3 double play. So, not what everyone wanted right there. Yeah. Would have preferred maybe like a hit, or even a strikeout, like not a double play, but okay, is what it is. The shortstop for this game, let me check here, Marcus Semien, and the second baseman, of course, is Jed Lowry. He had a really great season. What did you just say, Katrina? I'm his biggest fan. Okay, well, I have a lot of fans here, I guess, so you guys can all be my number one fan. Gleyber Torres, here we go. Check swings at a slider low and away, like crazy low. Not even close, but I'll take it. It's his first postseason appearance. It's intense, again. Intense. I need to find some synonyms for intense, and I need to start using them, because that's all I'm going to be saying later on in this stream. So it's a 0-1 count here. McCutcheon is on deck if Gleyber Torres gets on base here. Another one, low and away. Gleyber Torres is going to swing at it again, so it's an 0-2 count. We are behind. You guys are the funniest. Okay. Yeah, so if Torres gets a hit, it's going to score the run, and that would be Didi. He'd come over to score, and that'd be the third run of the game. If not, we strand one runner on the bases. That one's low and away, just like the first two, but he doesn't swing at that one. So it's a 1-2 count to Gleyber, who's playing second today. Gleyber Torres, his stats, I don't know if I really talk too much about them. But in 2018, he had 431 at-bats with a 271 average, 24 home runs, 77 RBIs, 6 stolen bases, and a .820 OPS. Here we go. The pitch fouled off. 100-mile-per-hour fastball, high and away. And, well, it's kind of close. The right fielder, Steven Piscotty, ran against the wall. He reached over, but his arm was not long enough. So he cannot make the play there. It's like two rows up, so he wouldn't really have had a chance unless he dove into the stands like Derek Jeter did years and years ago. All right. So here we go. From the way the Yankees are playing, they might win. Really? Yeah, man. I think the Yankees might win. Katrina, yes, I see this. Matt's my best friend since 6th grade. We played baseball together and done a lot of cool things together. So you guys don't have to fight. You guys can both share the #1 fan spot, I guess. Gleyber Torres is gonna strike out, 2 on the inning, and we're going to go to the top of the third here. We have, for the A's, it is going to be Semien, Lucroy, and Nick Martini. So, Lucroy, let's talk about him for a little bit. He's bounced around from many teams. I'm your second biggest fan. You guys are both my co-biggest fans. So, Katrina and Matt are my co-biggest fans. Yeah, so Lucroy's been on the Rangers, he's been on the Rockies, he's been on the A's. I'm sure there's other teams that I've missed, but just recently he's been on those 3 teams. And, yeah, very interesting. He bounces around, and, we'll see where he goes next year, if he goes anywhere. What position do I play? Giant Films 100, good question. For my travel team that I was on last year, I was a second baseman and an outfielder. Primarily, I do pitch. I work on my knuckleball and my curveball as much as possible, because, I feel like those are really great pitches to have, especially when you're in a game and you're getting older, so the opponents are better hitters. So I have those pitches that I kind of have in my back pocket, and I work on them in the off season and stuff. The past few months I haven't been playing baseball. I was actually hurt for the longest time last year, so I missed the fall season and the spring season, which was unfortunate, and actually, for that matter, the summer season. This fall I have not played either, so I'll probably get back into it in the spring. So yeah, and Matt, just by the way, Katrina is in marching band with me, so she is in school with me. But you guys are the best. All you guys are the best. I'm a first baseman. Awesome. Yeah, I would have liked to be a first baseman. If I was taller, I would have loved to be a first baseman. But yeah, Luke Voigt is the GOAT. I saw one of the guys that's always in on the stream here earlier before, I think Ethan Crushman. Nick's about to make that comeback, throw a no-hitter. Yeah, Ethan Crushman, he was in before. He said he was streaming as well. And I think it was like, I don't know if it was on Instagram or anything, but it was like Luke Voigt is the GOAT or whatever, something like that. But yeah, Luke Voigt has been amazing for the Yankees recently, if I can just throw that out there. He has been so good. It looks like we finally have a first baseman we could stick to for a while, because Greg Bird was hurt forever. He did hit a grand slam at the game I was at, though, in August. So that was really cool. But Luke Voigt has been a really big factor for the Yankees' wins recently. And I really love the fact that we got him from the Cardinals, and we gave up, little to nothing for him. We did lose a pitcher and someone else, I can't recall off the top of my head, but, it's a good thing, for sure. It's a positive. That trade and that outcome for us was definitely in our favor. Marcus Semien, in the 2018 season, had 632 at-bats, a .255 average, 15 home runs, 70 RBIs, 14 stolen bases, and a .706 OPS. He's got a 1-1 count on him now to start the top of the third, and that's going to be 2-1. Slider misses low and away. So it's been a lot of nerve-wracking opportunities here for the pitchers. A lot of guys have already had really big pitch counts, or really high pitch counts for that matter. Severino's already at 40+. Liam Hendricks came out of the game already. I think Trevino was at 15+, I want to say. So it's a 3-1 count now to the shortstop Marcus Semien. Yeah, so here we go. Full count. He fouls one off. This is my scorebook, guys. I saw Matt was mentioning I was taking notes. So I take score, I mark everyone's at bats and the pitches they get and stuff. And over here is who's up to bat. This is what they do. And yeah, I might do a video on this in the off season on how to keep score and stuff like that. If you guys want to see that, let me know. That was going to be high and in. Marcus Semien's going to work a walk here to start off the top of the third. So that's only the second base runner Severino's gave. Let's try it again. English this time, though, please. That's going to be the second base runner Luis Severino has allowed. Both have been on walks. So now we have Jonathan Lucroy up the catcher. We were just talking about recently. He's hitting 241 with 415 at-bats in 2018. 4 home runs, 51 RBIs, 0 stolen bases, and a .617 OPS. Severino tries to pick off Semien at first, so it's just a little late, though. He does get back on time. By the way, really fast, all of the statistics I'm announcing for these guys offensively, so batting average and home runs, stuff like that, those were all the regular season stats, so I'm not including the postseason stats, and since this is the first game anywhere in the postseason for these two teams, that would be impossible. Or at least with me taking notes before the game, that would be impossible for me to know what to do in the game. It's going to be an 0-1 count to Lucroy, now with a runner on first, no outs, so we'll see what happens here. I mean, it'd be great if we get like a double play. Of course, that's ideal in any opportunity here for us, or any situation for that matter, but we will see how it goes. Nick, I'll be back later on. If you're not seeing tomorrow, all right, Matt, have a great night. If I don't see you later, if you can't join the stream later, go Yankees. Let's go. So Lucroy fouls that one off. It's still an 0-2 count, or it is now an 0-2 count. Don't remember what it was beforehand. I'm sorry. Long day, guys. Long week. But it's been a great night so far. Or at least a great 40 minutes that I've been watching the game. 31 minutes I've been streaming now. I gotta tell you, the time goes by so fast when I'm streaming these games. It's like, I feel like I just started. And we're already in the top of the third. And a half hour in, that's... I can't believe that. And Lucroy, I don't know what he's doing, swinging way outside the zone. That slider wasn't even close. That was like a mile away. But I'm going to take it. Not going to complain because I need as many outs as I can get here. Did you finish your homework? Oh, Katrina. Good question. Leave that for later. But yeah, so Lucroy's going to strike out swinging. All right, that's going to bring up the top of the order here. Nick Martini, 152 at-bats before this season, or before the postseason. Hey, I love the Athletics. LOL. Gaming Smith, yeah. Again, I'm going to say it. I love the Athletics when they're not playing the Yankees, especially in a postseason opportunity like this. And I've been saying opportunity a lot, too. So if you guys have just joined me, I've been saying intense and opportunity a lot. So if you guys want to keep track and let me know in the comment section, that'd be kind of funny to see at the end. Gaming Sean, I subbed because you're really cool. Well, thank you so much, Gaming Sean. I'm sure you're really cool too. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for joining the stream today and communicating with me. I love to talk to you guys, see what you guys think about the MLB right now. And there's just been a lot of really cool things. Oh, that's another thing really cool that happened recently. And that was intense. Ground ball to Luke Voigt, goes for the double play, throws it a little wide. Didi makes the catch, steps on the base, then falls onto second. So hopefully he's okay. We're going to watch it again. So Luke Voigt, yep, ground ball to his right, throws it over to Didi, little wide. He steps on the base, falls on the base, and does not make the throw to first, but they do get the force out. So Semien's out at second. It's a fielder's choice. Martini reaches. So runner on first, and Semien is out for Matt Chapman, who I'm not going to get mixed up for Matt Olson today. He's the third baseman for the A's. He's a right-handed batter. He's 0 for 1 this game. He grounded out in the first. 547 at-bats and a 278 average for 2018 stats when it comes to Matt Chapman. He also hit 24 home runs with 68 RBIs, 1 stolen base, and a .864 OPS. He, defensively, has been a monster. He makes really great plays. Especially, like, the first half, I saw that there was a lot of really cool things he was doing over there at the hot corner. And, I saw a comment, very short-term memory when it comes to things like that. When I'm talking, I'm not really paying attention. I do read it. Do I play Fortnite? I used to. I no longer play Fortnite because of school. I focus on schoolwork and then extracurricular activities, which for me is marching band, and of course this YouTube channel. So I do a lot of live streams and stuff and videos, so I make a lot of notes and prepare myself for these. It's a 2-1 count, by the way, to Chapman. So I used to play Fortnite. I stopped probably around June of the most recent summer, so 2018 summer. It was a good game when I played it, but I want to go back to it again. If I do have time to play PlayStation, I will go to MLB The Show 18. Even though it's not as good as MLB The Show 17, I will play MLB The Show 18 in free time, when I'm not making a video or doing something for school. And it's a 3-1 count now. So let me just refresh you guys. There's a runner on first, and that is Nick Martini on the fielder's choice. 2 outs. Severino has 52 pitches in the top of the third, and the pitch is going to be a called strike, so it's a full count. And of course, we're looking for the strikeout here. You play the show too? Yeah, I like it. Hopefully, I'm gonna be the show 19 is a little better, because I think 17 really set the standard tie for 18, and that just didn't really follow through. It's still a great game though. I play Diamond Dynasty most of the time, and that's going to be a ground ball foul for Matt Chapman. And if he does get on base or just something happens where the next batter comes up, Jed Lowry will be the one to hit. And I think it's Lowry. It's Lowrie. I think I'm saying it wrong, but that's just how I kind of grew up saying his name, I guess, or since I've known him, that's just how I've said it. That's going to be a line drive to Aaron Judge, and it's caught. So that's going to end the top of the third. We're going to the bottom of the third now, and Andrew McCutchen is due up. Last time he came up, we had a walk to lead off the game offensively, and then Aaron Judge made some magic happen, hit a 2-run shot, and yeah, that's pretty much the end of the A's game right there. My favorite MLB game is 16. I got my PlayStation actually in January of 2016, so I only had the 16 version for like 2 months before 17 came out, so I didn't really get the chance to play it as much as I did 17 and 18. But yeah, Josh Donaldson's on the cover of that one. You guys know I love Josh Donaldson. He's one of my favorite players that's not a Yankee. Actually, he is my favorite player that's not a Yankee. So, yeah, with that being said, of course, I was attracted to that game, and I really only got a PlayStation because of MLB The Show. I know it sounds crazy, but I had an Xbox for the longest time, and I had RBI, and one of my friends and baseball coaches was talking about it after practice one day, and I'm like, what's that? So I go home and I look it up on YouTube. I see a bunch of videos. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need a PlayStation. Like 6, 7, 8 months later, I was like, hey, I found myself in a Toys R Us with a bunch of gift cards, got myself a PlayStation, got myself MLB The Show 16, and yeah, just kind of been 16, 17, and 18 recently, and I think Puig was 15. Josh Donaldson was definitely 16 though, because I remember that was the first PlayStation game I got, and I remember taking the picture with it outside of Toys R Us with my new PlayStation at that time. So yeah. I kind of hope the Yankees have a blowout game here. Of course, I want to see an interesting game No, you're good gaming, Sean. You are good. It's probably 15. I actually don't even know. I think he was on 15 because he does sound familiar. I'm pretty sure my cousin has 15, and he's on the cover of that one. But yeah, I want it to be a blowout, but I want it to be a great game at the same time. Just because it is the postseason, so both teams have worked so hard and show that they've all, really deserve this spot. So it'd be cool to see a battle, but at the same time, I want to see the Yankees just go all out and just have a great offensive game. 15. All right, yeah. So gaming Sean, who do you think is gonna be the 2019 season cover or game cover rather? I'm gonna be the show 19. Of course, there's gonna be a new cover athlete. So I don't know. They're not gonna make another Yankee. So it might be like another legend. I don't know if they're maybe gonna go with someone else now. Like they just introduced a few new legends this year, like Babe Ruth and stuff like that. But if they make it a current MLB player, then there's a lot of great choices to choose from. Because we did have Ken Griffey Jr. in 17, and then Judge in 18, and yeah, I don't know who it's gonna be, but there's a lot of great contenders for that. And the first pitch to McCutchen is gonna be a ball outside. So he's had 5. Is it 5? No, it's just about 5 consecutive balls. So it's 3 consecutive balls, then a strike, then a ball, and then another ball here. And that's a strike. So you guys probably don't understand that. My bad. Chris Davis, he might be. You never know. I mean, I think he is leading in home runs, or he did lead in home runs for 2018. JD Martinez might have tied him. I don't really remember. But on the top of JD Martinez, he might be a contender for the MLB The Show 19 cover. Might be him. It might be Yelich. Yelich had a crazy good second half. He looks like he's going to be the NL MVP, or at least he's the favorite for it. McCutcheon's going to ground out to Marcus Semien. So it's a 6-3 ground ball to start the third. And then we have Judge, who's on the back of my jersey here. I'm repping all my Yankees things because, you got to show that team support. It's a very crucial game right now. And the Athletics have lost their last 7 winner-take-all games. That is a very interesting fact. Kind of stinks at the same time. It's like you've made it 7 times and all 7 times you've lost, which is upsetting, but they'll have their time. Well, lost last 7, yeah. I saw that as it was happening on TV, so that's something I did not know before this game started. Just thinking about that though, I feel so bad for them. That makes me want to root for them, but of course they're playing the Yankees, so I can't do that. Judge has got an 0-2 count on himself here, so he's down in the count. Aaron Hicks is up next. He's 1 for 1 with the 2-run home run. Aaron Judge, 1 for 1 on the 2018 postseason. And he missed a third of the season, which kind of stinks and doesn't seem like it was that long. He's going to strike out on a slider outside. That outside slider has been a nasty pitch this game. A lot of people have gone down on that. So he's going to strike out swinging. Aaron Hicks is up. And then Giancarlo Stanton, if we get to that point in the order of this inning. Yeah. So JD Martinez could do it. Christian Yelich could do it. I'm trying to think. Because JD Martinez, I'm pretty sure, is in the Triple Crown running right now. So it might even just go to him. Alrighty, I gotta go do my homework, but I'll see if I can join later. If not, see you tomorrow. I love you. Love you too, Katrina. Thank you for watching. Good luck with that homework. Hope it's not too much. Yeah, so Katrina is a family member when it comes to marching band. So just marching band's been great for me this year. And, it's been really cool to experience such an amazing opportunity with a bunch of great people, and Katrina is one of them. So here we go. Aaron Hicks, 0-1 count, took over for Aaron Judge. And then we got Andrew McCutchen, who took over for Aaron Hicks, who took over for Aaron Judge. So then Aaron Hicks took over for Brett Gardner. And then McCutchen and Hicks kind of just shared the left field spot. And then the other would be in center. So yeah. I mentioned before that Gardner's not in, and I'm not crazy happy about that. But as long as the Yankees win, I'll be happy. And I'm sure Gardner will play at some point. They'll give someone an off day. Hicks has got himself a 2-1 count here. That's a pitch low and in. So yeah, I'm sure Gardner will make a few appearances. Hopefully he'll start a game because he's getting up there in age. So I don't want him to retire anytime soon, of course. But if he was to retire soon, he'd probably want to do it on a season where the Yankees do really well. So let's hope that he gets a few starts. Knock on wood, he does not retire this year, though. I want to see him play at least till 2020 if possible, because that guy is just amazing on and off the field, all around. He's just a great ball player, and I really want to meet him one day. I would love to meet Brett Gardner. Just talk with him about his experiences in the MLB and all the crazy cool people he's gotten to play with. Oh, can't talk again. That's going to be a grounder back to the pitcher. So that's a 1-3 play. Aaron Hicks is going to end it in the top of the third here. So the Yankees go down in order. Bottom of the third, not top of the third. I've been mixing that up this entire game. So Giancarlo will lead it off for the Yankees and their next offensive opportunity. Right now it's Jed Lowry, Crush Davis, and then Matt Olson. The best in the world is back. What's up, Matthew Belcher? Still 2-0 Yankees. You're not going to get your way tonight, Matt. The A's aren't going to win. I'm sorry. But that's just how it's going to have to be. Yeah. They're just going to lose. And guys, I'm just messing with him. Okay, if you guys couldn't catch the sarcasm, I'm just messing with Matt. He told me at lunch probably good 20 times today how much the Yankees were gonna lose by, and he was confident, but might have to rethink that now. I hope he does at least. Knock on wood. I'm knocking on wood for everything. I'm not a very superstitious guy, but when it comes to this, can't take any chances. I want to see the Yankees win it all. They're on the road to 28, so honestly, if they get their 28th ring in 2018, I'll be happy. Watch the A's come back. Well, that'd be really disappointing, now wouldn't it? Yeah, I mean, they could. They very well could come back. They have great bats. I mentioned it numerous times already this stream in the past 45 minutes. They could definitely hit a few home runs and tie this game up and take a lead. I mean, they have Chris Davis up second. So if Jed Lowry gets on, he can hit a 2-run home run, tie it up. Or if Crush hits a solo home run, Matt Olson can hit a home run to tie it up. Then they'd go back to back and it'd be this whole crazy thing. And yeah, but let's not let that happen, okay? Let's have a nice solid game for the Yankees offensively and defensively. Hopefully Severino stays in long enough to get the win. That would be preferable. I think it's preferable. Yeah, so I mean, the 2018 season, all in all, I think it was pretty okay for the Yankees. It wasn't a great season, or it was a great season. They made exactly 100 wins. A little hope for the A's win. Well, I have a lot of people against me right now in a very respectable way. If I can get it out in a very respectable way, I have a lot of people against me, and I appreciate that. I like that you guys aren't just agreeing with me because you're agreeing with me. Just like you switch to Geico, switch to the Mets, so if they suck, you don't have to worry about them for the rest of the season. Matt, where do you come up with this stuff? Yeah, you know, I'm rooting for both teams, but I'm rooting for the Yankees just a lot more. Okay. Don't know what I was talking about. Oh yeah. The Yankees, I think, did well. They reached 100 wins. I think they could have done better, though. And by that, let me give a few examples. So, I think they could have done better against the Royals and the Tigers. And I don't know, maybe just the rest of the teams that did not do well this season and were not expected to do well and did not have enough players to do well. Oh, did I talk about the Orioles yet? I don't know how we lost so many games to the Orioles either. Like, we gave up a lot of losses we surrendered a lot of wins. No. Can I think? We lost a lot of games to teams that either were below 500 to end the season or just anything. I don't know. We should not have lost to some of those teams. Yankees and the Blue Jays and the Mets, right? Yeah, those are my top. I'd say top 3. It is a 1. Oh, count to Chris Davis. Did I not mention how Jed Lowry got out? Probably because I didn't see it. So Jed Lowry got out. I'm assuming a strikeout, but I'm not going to make an assumption. No. It was a flyout or a ground out. I don't know. It was one of them. It had to be one of them because they got out. Chris Davis has a 2-0 count on that one, misses low and away. So there's one out in being Jed Lowry, and now Chris Davis is up with no one on base. And here we go. Let's get a strikeout here. It's going to be a ground ball, foul ball. I like it. So 2-1 count. We are still in this here. Severino's got just under 60 pitches so far in 3 1/3. So hopefully he makes it through 5 innings. You should be a commentator. Gaming Sean, yeah, that's actually my goal. That's where I'm reaching to be right now. That's where I'm aiming to be. I've been hoping to be a commentator for probably the past 2 or 3 years now. I've been really trying to work towards it and to kind of work on my presentational skills and my writing skills and taking notes and all that on baseball. So that's kind of why I started this YouTube channel back in July. I created it in April and I was like, well, do I really want to do this? Like, you know, it's going to be interesting, and if, you know, I don't feel comfortable at first, you know, I want to make sure that I'm doing this at the right time. But as soon as I sat behind the camera for the first time in July, actually on 4th of July, and recorded the video and uploaded it, I felt so at home. And I'm like, that was the point. I'm like, you know what? You know, I'm going to stick to this YouTube channel for a long time and make a lot of videos and try to have as much content on here as possible. And, yeah, I mean, that just kind of led to where you guys see me now. So, within just a few months, within, I think, 4? Or was October now, so a little bit more than that. just within a few months, I've already hit 300 subscribers thanks to a lot of my YouTube friends here. And to all you guys, of course, thank you for all your support. I greatly appreciate it. I say this every stream. You guys mean a lot more to me than you guys might think. All of you guys commenting on my streams and just watching the streams and dropping likes and commenting on my normal videos and just, supporting me with the topics I talk about and giving me ideas for topics I should talk about. That all means so much to me, and I really love that. And just YouTube has been a whole new aspect of my life, and it's awesome. MLB Gamer 17, do I play baseball? Yes, I do play baseball. I'm a pitcher primarily, but I can play outfield and second as well. Chris Davis, by the way, it was misplayed, so I think. See, now I can't even remember because the short-term memory is back because I'm talking about so much at once. Either Andujar or Gregorius, so the shortstop or the third baseman, one of them threw it to Luke Voigt over at first. He tried to scoop it and drop it, so Chris Davis was safe at first on the error. And 2-2 count to Matt Olson. And that one's going to miss low and in 3-2, but it does reach 100 miles per hour on the radar gun for Severino. It's full count, 1 out. Chris Davis on first, Matt Olson up. That's where we are. So, very quick recap right there. So, fielder's choice, Chris Davis on first, and that one's going to be low and in as well. So, it's a walk. So, back-to-back base runners here. Hopefully, I didn't jinx something when I said the Yankees had this one in the bag. Knock on wood again, just because I have to be as careful as possible. Stephen Piscotty is up now. You're a great commentator. Gaming Sean, thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. I try my best, and of course, I'm going to develop and become a lot better as time goes on and I have more and more streams. Think I jinxed it? Yeah, I might have. Yeah. I hope to see a great game from the top of the fourth inning on between the Yankees and the A's, and really, it's gonna be so intense. There's another one. I don't know who's going to win. It'd be great if the Yankees win. If you guys haven't caught on to my sarcasm, I'm just trying to unjinx the possible jinx that I've already had. Again, not very superstitious, but I got to do what I got to do to get these Yankees to win, and I don't know what that was. My voice just kind of gave out right there. So here we go. Piscotty's up, and that one's going to be fouled off the other way. 89 mile per hour, looked to be a changeup. Severino's just shy of 70 pitches now, so he might not make all 5. Or he might not make it far enough to get the win, or the loss, for that matter, depending on how the game goes. For the guys in the chat here, what do you guys think about the Cubs losing to the Rockies in the National League wild card? So, comment down below what you guys think. I'd love to hear your thoughts about it. I predicted that the Cubs were going to win, which I was looking at it. The Rockies in the regular season beat the Cubs more, but I'm like, you never know. It is postseason, and it's nerve-wracking for a lot of guys, and it was a very long game. At the very beginning of my stream, oh yeah, Cubs lost. Gaming Sean didn't know, you guys didn't realize. I thought the wildcard game was today for the National League and the American League, but it was yesterday. And the Cubs lost 2-1 in 13 innings. It was the longest ever wild card game innings-wise. And, the Rockies pulled off the win. And I was surprised. I picked Cubs mainly because I was kind of biased towards the Cubs. I like the Cubs with the Rockies. They play hard. I do think the Rockies deserve it. Yeah, both of them deserved it, 100%. I had a gut feeling it was going to be the Rockies, but I wanted to root for the Cubs as much as possible. And that reminds me, I was going to have a prediction video up for who I thought was going to win each bracket for the rest of the postseason. That will be up most likely tomorrow because once I realized that the National League wildcard game was yesterday, I'm like, I'll just wait till after the wildcard is over so that I have the official brackets and I have the correct teams playing the correct teams. That one is going to be a fly ball-ish, like a little pop-up to Aaron Judge. So Stephen Piscotty is retired. 2 outs, runners on first and second in the top of the fourth. I'm going to call that a pop-out to Aaron Judge in right field. So now we have Raymond Laureano. I think that's how you say his name. And in the second inning, he struck out swinging. So I hope for nothing but the same here in the top of the fourth. Yeah, Rockies definitely deserved it. Cubs definitely deserved it. I think people were expecting the Cubs to go a little further, but the Rockies have had an amazing season, a terrific season for that matter. So really, when it came down to it, the Rockies did win and they will advance, and that's awesome. Congratulations to them. It'll be cool to see how they do. Them and the Brewers were just and the Braves even. While we're talking about surprising teams, the Braves were kind of under the radar, I think, going into the season, and when they showed up, and people did not forget about them. So it's an 0-1 count now to Raymond/Ramon. Don't know how to say his name. Could go either way. Just like a terrible call that the umpire makes. And that's going to be a slider he's going to swing over, so it's an 0-2 count here. Let's go for the strikeout here, Sevy. I would love something like that. I mean, a nice little strikeout or a ground out. Anything but a home run, pretty much. A base hit, if that can be prevented, would be the best scenario. It's going to be ball. Okay. It's in the dirt. Ball 1-1-2 count. We still got this. We're still in this. Severino's ahead in the count here. So hopefully he just stays that way. Gets the strikeout, gets the out. However he does it, he retires the batter without a run scoring. 2-on, 2 out. Yep, Gaming Sean, you are correct here. 1-2 count. 2-on, 2 out. Top of the fourth. The pitch, just outside. Okay. So it's 2-2 count with 2-on and 2 out. 2-0 Yankees, and yeah. All right, Severino, stay in this here, buddy. You can't be messing around here. We got a runner in scoring position and another guy 90 feet away from him, so it would be in your best favor to just kind of get the out here. I thought that was a strike. Yeah, honestly, it was close enough where it could have been swung at and missed. I don't know if it was close enough to be a called strike. Like, I don't think it would have been one of those pitches that could have gone either way. It was a decent amount. No. It was outside by a pretty, I don't know. It was outside far enough where you can kind of tell it's a ball. That one was closer to a strike than the previous pitch. That's a full count now. It's a ball just slightly outside. Yeah, 98 miles per hour. Just missing the edge of the plate. That's a good pitch. That really is. That's good location for Severino too. So I'm sure that's exactly where Sanchez. Oh my gosh, that's exactly where Sanchez wanted that pitch. Full count. Outside, walks him. Oh yeah, it is crazy. No. So we were up in the count, and then we give up a walk. Yeah, I look like the fan that's on TV right now. He just has his hands on his head, and here we go. Sevilla might be done. Gaming Sean, let's go. Yeah. It'd be nice to get the out here, because bases are loaded, and I don't like this. There are 2 outs, but you never know. Grand slam time. Oh, that's what you meant. No. Let's not go with the grand slam here. Floriano walks. It is Semien, though. Never know. Semien in 2018. 15 home runs and 70 RBIs. So would he be the guy you want up for a grand slam? Probably not. Could he hit one? Most definitely. All right. This is not good. This is not good. Yeah, he's decent. Nothing crazy when it comes to Semien, but he is still very good, and the A's have benefited from his presence. Defensively and offensively. Bases loaded. Who's laughing now? Matt. Yeah. Oh. Strike 1. Yeah, there we go. Blue, good call, Blue. All right, I like it. See, that same pitch happened twice in the last at-bat. He called him a ball twice. And now it's going to be a strike. And I'm not going to complain. But Kansas is up in the bullpen, which I'm kind of surprised they're going to him this early. Not like Chad Green or something like that, but I'll take it, I guess. I mean, as long as he doesn't blow a save, or it wouldn't be a save, but as long as he doesn't blow a lead like we know he has in his past. We'll be good to go. So Semien's got an 0-1 count. Bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the fourth. Yankees winning 2-0. If, for whatever reason, he gets on base, it's Jonathan Lucroy, who has to try to get something going to keep the inning alive for the A's. So Sanchez is going to come up to Severino, call timeout, make it to the plate. Make it to the mound, welcome back. Kind of gave him a few seconds to just take a breather. Yeah. I mean, it'd be cool if we could see or hear what they were saying. Unfortunately, they don't have a microphone that low, that close to the field. That can't be done unless it was like strapped to the pitcher while he was pitching, which of course is not going to work. But that'd be cool to hear what they're talking about when something like that happens. This is definitely a crazy game. This is what you want to see in the postseason. You know, fouled off. 0-2 count. Let's go. Come on, Semyon, please. Please, Semyon, strike out for me here, buddy. Please strike out for me here. Come on, I like you as a player, and I like the A's as a team, just not when they're playing the Yankees, and this is a season-ending, or a possible season-ending game. Come on now. The pitch, the delivery, ball in the dirt. Come on, Severino, you need one more pitch. You really can't walk in a run. Don't walk in a run, please. Alright, 1-2. They really want to scare me, don't they? They really want to scare me. I'm surprised Matt's not in the chat right now. Ha ha ha. The A's are going to come back. Strike him out. Let's go. Up and away. 100-mile-per-hour fastball. A sit-down 70. That's going to end the top of the fourth. We get out of a jam. Severino. Oh my gosh. He celebrates. He's like, oh yeah. Let's go, Sevy. Oh my gosh. Ha, Matt, who's laughing now, Matt? Who's laughing? Just kidding, but who's laughing now? Let's go! Oh, that's clutch. Oh my gosh. Severino really tried to give me a heart attack. No. But the A's, let me just put it out there, the A's still don't have a hit. Chris Davis got on through a fielder's choice. Not fielder's choice, sorry, an error. Matt Olson walked. Then Laureano walked. So they still don't have a hit. So, I mean, come on, Yankees. Let's just score a few more insurance runs here. And by a few more, I mean like 6. I think Giancarlo's he leading it off for us here. Yeah, Giancarlo's leading it off in the bottom of the 4th. Come on. We gotta go strong here. These middle innings. Because if the A's do come back, which they very well could, we gotta make sure that we don't have to rely on the last 6 outs to try to score runs. Try to score as many in advance as possible, because if it's like a 3-2 game in the 8th inning and the Yankees have 6 more outs, you don't want to have to pressure yourself into scoring at least 1 more run with 6 remaining outs, you know. So let's just score some more runs now and not give up any runs to the A's. Or like 1 or 2, that's fine. As long as we have like a lot of runs, then we can give up a few, but not a crazy amount. And with that semi-celebration to end the 4th defensively for the Yankees, I think that's going to be his game. And we'll probably see Don Betances make his way in to the ball game in the top of the 5th. We need this win. Gaming Sean, so I know you said A's, and you mentioned the Yankees a little bit. You're talking about the A's, right, Gaming Sean? Both teams need this win. Joe Buck. I saw a meme of Joe Buck a long time ago. I think it was like the 2016? No, 2017 World Series. So not that long ago, about a year ago. And he had mentioned in pregame coverage. Yeah, A's. Okay. He mentioned in pregame coverage, the way I see it, both teams need to win this game. I think it was like Game 7 or something like that. It might not have been the World Series. I don't know. But yeah, it'd help if one of the teams won. And one of the teams would have won the World Series with a win and the other would have lost. So, yeah, Joe Buck, kind of important that those teams win in those situations. I love that. Joe Buck is honestly one of the funniest commentators. And, yeah, I'm going to go commentators. And I like watching and listening to him. You think the Yankees win, Gaming Sean? I'm going to go with you on that one. Giancarlo Stanton has a 2-0 count. That one bounces way before the plate. And the first one I missed because I was talking and not paying attention, but it's okay. So Giancarlo Stanton struck out on a full count pitch that was outside that he didn't check his swing for. He broke his wrists, and if he checked his swing, it would have been a ball and he would have gotten on base. That's going to be a line drive to right fielder Stephen Piscotty. All right, So quick out in the bottom of the fourth here. Lou Trevino's still in this game. I thought Stanton was with the Marlins. No, gaming Sean. He came over before the season started. Shortly after Derek Jeter was in the office for the Marlins, and everyone thought or had this big conspiracy that he only wanted to become the Marlins co-manager or co-owner so that he could send over Giancarlo to the Yankees. You're amazing, kid. Thank you, Kilray Van Lair Beaumont. Thank you. I appreciate that. Probably said your name wrong. Sorry if I butchered that. But I appreciate the compliment. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining the stream. Hope you're having an amazing day. Yankees are winning 2-0, if that means anything to you. Like, I don't know if you're a Yankees or an A's fan or anything, but Yankees are winning 2-0 if you're just joining. And it's a 2-0 count now to Luke Voigt as that pitch misses low and away. So, come on, Luke Voigt. Let's maybe see a home run. We've seen a lot of those recently from your bat. I wouldn't mind another one here. Give us a nice 3-run lead. This is a very important game. I was nervous about this all day, doing notes before my hand was shaking because I knew it was like, because I want to see the Yankees win, of course. So, I was like, oh no. Writing out the A's batting order, I was like, oh gosh, he hits home runs. Oh, his OPS is really high. I hope he doesn't score a bunch of times tonight. But yeah, so the third pitch of the at-bat is high, and he doesn't swing, so it's a strike, and that pitch he fouls it off, so it's a strike. 2-2 count to Luke Voigt. I'm way too nervous. What's up, bro? What's up, LFC Liam? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm way too nervous, too. Not gonna lie. It's been a crazy intense game. If you guys have been watching this entire stream, you guys know what I'm doing at this point with that. If you guys haven't, I've been saying those two words non-stop when it comes to this because I'm so nervous that I just keep repeating those two words. I need to find synonyms, but that's fine. It's funny. Luke Voigt's gonna foul another one off, so the count's gonna remain at 2-2. Guys, if you are in the stream right now and haven't already dropped a like and subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Have a lot of cool content coming out for you guys within the rest of the postseason and in the off season. And if you guys are subscribed, you're gonna see. Oh my goodness! If you guys are subscribed, you're gonna be able to see all of that. And if you guys drop a like on this video, that would be so much appreciated. So greatly appreciated. I try to get to that as fast as possible. Just to get it out of the way so I can get back to commentating. And I'm kind of speeding up my language just for that, very briefly, to be funny. And it's a full count to Luke Voigt. I try to throw some humor in here, guys. I hope you guys catch on a little bit here and there. I wouldn't be surprised if you don't, though. A lot of my jokes scale unheard of sometimes, so. Luke Voigt, let's get on base here. Strike 3, got him looking. No, not what I wanted to see. 2 outs. Okay. So that's a backwards K in the scorebook here. And it's going to bring up Didi Gregorius. I love to see young talent, so go boom. Thank you. Thank you, Kilray. I appreciate it. I'm just going to say Kilray now because the rest of it's super long, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. So my apologies for that. But yeah, commentating is my thing, guys. I've been really into it since I started this channel. Why is my TV behind so much? I don't know. Right now it shows Lou Trevino's pitching, and the pitch is now delivered. The umpire's now calling it a strike, and it was close. It was borderline ball strike call. My TV is ahead. Hello, lucky you guys for the ones that are ahead. If I could skip to the 9th inning to go that far ahead, of course that's not what you mean. Again, trying to be humorous here. That'd be awesome. TD fouls that one off. Looks like fouls it off his foot, so it's an 0-2 count here to him. And we really want to see the Yankees go down in order, but if that's the case, that is the case. Oh, I need some water. Let's get a commercial break going here. Alright, here we go. Lou Trevino really has been doing pretty well after Liam Hendricks gave up a 2-run home run to Aaron Judge and just could not pitch pretty much after that. So, Didi calls timeout, just wants to catch his breath here. Steps out of the box, and here we go. He's ready. He had a big postseason impact last year, especially against the Indians. Hit a bunch of home runs. That's going to be fouled off. Drop third strike. I don't know what that was. Watching Joe take sushi out of his pocket. Sweet Lou. Yeah. So I guess that was a drop third strike. And he is thrown out. Liam Hendricks pitched the pitch that Judge hit out, not Lou. Yeah, I know. Yep. Lou Luke came in after that. I think I said Liam Hendricks couldn't pitch afterwards. Yes, Liam Hendricks started the game. His postseason ERA before this game was 5.40 or 5.40. I'm pretty sure I said Hendricks, maybe not. And if you guys heard me say something about Joe eating sushi and taking it out of his pocket, Matthew Belcher, my best friend, is while watching this stream and this game, watching Impractical Jokers, which is our favorite TV show. I'm gonna take a water break. My throat hurts. And yeah, we're going to go into the top of the fifth in just a few minutes. There we go. All right. Yankees suck. Well, Fernando Gonzalez, I respect the opinion, but I have to go the other way on that one. I think the Yankees aren't that bad. I love Impractical Jokers. My favorite is Sal. Yeah, I like all of them. I like Murr a lot. I've also met Murr twice. That's been awesome. My favorite is Joe. Yeah, Matt, you like Joe. I like Murr and Sal and all that. All right, Kilray, you pronounced it correct. You're better than watching the game. Obviously, Minneapolis, the Twins. Okay, yeah, game is shown like Sal and Joe. Excuse me. Larry, I need a price check. Yeah, yeah, I like all of them. I've met Murr a few times and I've talked to him a few times, and yeah, he's just a great guy. He's done a lot for his fans and all that, and it's awesome. I love that show, and baseball's not on. That's what I'm watching pretty much. Yankees suck, but I think that in this game they'll win. Yeah, they'll probably win this game. Hopefully they'll win. Of course, I want to see them go to the World Series. Will that happen? We'll see. In the last series they had to end off the regular season of 2018 against the Red Sox, they took 2 of 3, which was surprising for me. I think they only lost the last game of the set, which was the last game of the regular season. So yeah, I mean, they have a chance against the Red Sox, no doubt. J.A. Happ for the Yankees has been incredible since he came over from the Blue Jays. Like, that was probably one of our best pickups this season, trade-wise. But yeah, I mean, J.A. Happ has been astounding for us. I'm watching in Pittsburgh, California. Nice. What's up, Gaming Sean? Again, I don't know why I said what's up. You've been here a long time. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place here. I'm thinking about the Yankees, and I'm thinking ahead about the Yankees Red Sox, and because we all know what's going to happen. And Jonathan Lucroy. It's going to be a line drive to Andrew McCutchen. It's going to get down for the single. I'm pretty sure that's the first hit of the game for the Oakland Athletics. And Andrew McCutchen kind of bobbles it, but he doesn't advance in bases. Watching from Southampton, New York. Awesome. LFC Liam, yeah. How close are you to Yankee Stadium, LFC Liam? Just out of curiosity. I would love to live close to Yankee Stadium. Of course, it'd be super loud, but I'd pretty much be able to hear the game from my backyard, which I think would be pretty cool. Well, in New York, it'd probably be like an apartment close to Yankee Stadium, so from my outside porch or whatever. Okay. Alright. Dang. That was like a couple blocks from Alright, I see you, man. I see what you're doing here. So here we go. Nick Martini's up. If I didn't mention it already, he's got an 0-2 count too. Fouls off that pitch. And Severino is still in the game. He gave up that single, but he now has an 0-2 count on... Oh, I didn't even switch my scorebook yet. My bad. To Martini. So a strikeout here would be great. If he can get through these next 3 outs, that would be awesome. He would be eligible for the win or the loss, whatever happens for him. And foul out of play, just barely. I want to say out of play. I don't know. That was a very interesting camera angle. I couldn't really see. Got behind the wall and I couldn't see where it landed, but it was foul. So counts to remain 0-2. Luke Roy, what is this? Top of the 5th. So he's in a single to left. And Martini, 0-2 count. Almost a home run. Yeah, almost a home run. That would have tied the game. So glad that wasn't the case. Martini's going to 1-2 count now. It's the ball low. I don't think Severino will stay in the rest of this inning, but I hope he does. The Yankees are going to win. They can't let it get close. If there's no outs, on third, they're done. Yeah, I mean, they should try their best to keep runners out of scoring position. That's going to be a ground ball, and no, it's going to get through for a single. Oh, Nick Martini with a 1-2 count gets it through the first-second gap. I went to like 2 Yankee games this season with friends. I have to act like I don't know because I'm a Red Sox fan. Yeah, well, I've done that before. I've gone to Mets games with my friends, Matthew Belcher, and I had to act like I was a Mets fan. Not a Mets fan. Yankees. Again, really stupid humor, by the way. I'm sorry. But yeah, I've gone to a bunch of Mets games with Matt, and, I get, like, all my Mets stuff on, like, all my Mets gear and all that, but, at heart, I'm a Yankee fan, and I'll root for the Mets when they're not playing the Yankees. That's how I put it every time. If someone asks me, Yankees, Mets, who you got? I got the Yankees. If you ask me, Mets, Cardinals, who you got? I got the Mets. As I said, I used to live in Western Massachusetts. That's why I'm a Red Sox fan. Yeah, of course. Definitely get that. Because, of course, I love Liam. If you grew up watching and playing baseball, pretty much I think everyone does this. Whatever team you're closest to is the team you root for until you are old enough to have an opinion that's not as biased, even though it might say the same. That's cool, too. Take another water break here. Really fast. Okay, Nick, wait until next season, and the Mets are probably gonna duck again. Or I'm assuming Mets suck. They might do good though. I mean, how many times do I have to say it? The Mets just don't spend money. I'm pretty sure that there was an article earlier this season that ranked the most amount of money each team has. Mayday, Yankees lose 5-4. Alright, good prediction. I like it. Thank you for joining the stream, Mayday. Hope you're having a great day. The Mets could do great next year, but they don't spend money. Of course, there's going to be a lot of really great free agents once the season is over. Will the Mets go after them? Most likely not. They probably won't even get one of them. Whether it's a relief pitcher or a starting pitcher or whatever, an outfielder, infielder, whatever. The Mets need to rebuild. Yeah. I mean, I think they all know that. I think everyone in the Mets organization knows that. They just don't do it. Bryce Harper will not be in Washington, D.C. Next year, at least with the speculations recently, he won't be in Washington, D.C. next year. So he'll be on another team. Manny Machado will be on a different team most likely, unless he stays for the Dodgers, which he could. But honestly, yeah, the Mets aren't going to get any of them, so it doesn't matter for them. They should try to make an effort, though. And Don Betances in 66 games this season went 4-6, and he is now in the ballgame. Highly doubt, but they need to buy Harper. Yeah, someone needs to buy Harper that is in the postseason right now, I think. Especially if they don't make it to the World Series. My prediction, this is going to be wrong. This is just strictly based off of something I'm just thinking of right on the moment here, or right on the spot. Oh, right on the spot. This is something I'm thinking of right now. Astros by Harper, that's possible. I think that Harper will go on a team that's in the postseason right now, or was in the postseason, whether wild card spot for the National League or whatever. I think he's going to go to one of those teams. Maybe Cubs, maybe Dodgers. Those are both really good places for him. It's going to be a 1-1 count to, I think, Matt Chapman. I think Matt Chapman's up. Harper going to A's. He could go to A's, too. You never know. The Mets traded Tom Seaver to the Reds because Seaver wanted to trade $50,000. Yeah. What's up, Gaming Sean? Yeah. Another thing, you look back at trades that other teams have made, and you're like, if they didn't do that at that point, they would have been such a better team. Like the Blue Jays with Noah Syndergaard. Oh my gosh. If the Mets didn't get Noah Syndergaard, the Blue Jays would not be terrible. What's your player prediction? Mayday, I'm going to talk about that in a second, but first, Matt Chapman lines out to Aaron Judge, and they do not advance, so it's going to be 1 out first and second. Here we go. Hold on. Just catching up my book here. So, 09. So my postseason prediction is actually going to be in a separate video that should go up tomorrow. So I'm not going to say too much now, because I want you guys to see tomorrow's video. But, I'll tell you... Oh, excuse me. I'll tell you my prediction for this game. I think it's going to be the Yankees that are going to win. Biased, of course. They're also winning right now. And yeah, those are my hopes. That's my expectation for them. Jed Lowry up now. He's got a 1-0 count as the ball misses the zone. He's over 2 with a strikeout and a flyout so far this game. Hopefully he goes over 3. It's only the 5th inning and the Yankees are only by 2. Yes, that is true. I subscribed and left notifications on for when you post. Mayday, I thank you so much for that, man. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I try to post as much as possible. The past few weeks, I've been posting like every 4 days or so. I try my best. School just started up again a few weeks ago, so I'm still, just getting used to the new school year and making sure, school does come before this, even though sometimes I might want this to come before school 100 times. I still make sure schoolwork is ahead here. Dylan can't hit his spots. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that, Mayday. He misses his spots very often, which is kind of scary. But when he's good, he's dominant and he's nasty. He's disgusting. He does really well. Jed Lowry's gonna pop up to Aaron Hicks now. That's a flat. I'm sorry, not a pop up. So 2 outs, runners on first and second. And if you think about it here, that's great. I messed up script. It's fine. If you think about it here, the first 2 batters of this inning got on base. Fortunately for me, because I'm happy, there's 2 outs now, and the runners are still on first and second, and no one has scored. I already got Chris Davis up, so I should probably stop talking before I jinx it again. So I'm just going to sit back here for a second. And guys, if you guys have just subscribed during the stream, thank you all so much. I say thank you to all you guys about 20 times a stream. That's a called strike 1 count to Crush Davis. I'm going to spend money on guys. Yeah. Yep, pretty much. That's how it always is, Matt. Chris Davis, let's go. We'll see. Don't get your hopes up yet. I'm trying not to get my hopes up. I'm keeping my expectations very high for the Yankees right now. A's better not score. But yeah, I say this a whole lot. Thank you all so much for all of your support on my channel, whether you're just subscribed now or you've been subscribed for a little while. Thank you for all joining my stream today and commenting, talking to me about what you guys think, your opinions. And I love talking to you guys. I love commentating. I love sharing my experiences with you guys and progressing, hopefully, in this field that I hope to be in the near future. And I really appreciate all of you, each and every one of you, so much. And you guys don't always know, but you guys all mean so much to me. When I get home and check YouTube and I see, okay, well, I got 25 views on last video that went up yesterday and 6 thumbs up, or hey, a bunch of guys were commenting and giving their ideas and supporting me throughout my last few videos. That just makes me feel so happy. And sometimes school isn't the best. I'm sure you guys know that. There's some really rough days in school, but getting to either get behind the camera and film and upload, or just looking at my YouTube community and the small little family we've created here just means a whole lot. So yeah, Yankees should win wildcard here. The last comment you said, I think, was Yankees and Astros. Yankees win, which I like. Boston versus Yankees. Boston wins. Mayday. I see that. Chris Davis strikes out. Severino's pumped from the dugout. Let's go! Oh my gosh, that is 2 innings now. The A's just completely, are out of it after getting runners on base. Astros versus Boston, Astros win. So I must have read it wrong. I thought you said Astros, Yankees win. My bad. Oh, yeah, they don't even play the Astros until they beat the Red Sox. Gaming Sean. Yeah, I could feel your pain right now. If I was an athletics fan, I would definitely feel your pain. But I am so hyped. Let's go. The Yankees getting out of jams. See, this is the scary part, though, because now they need to score runs because the Athletics are making an effort here to try to come back. So we can't let this be a 2-game ball game. Or a 2-run ball game. And I dropped my pen, so just give me a second here. I was kind of too excited when Betances got that strikeout. Not too excited. I have a reason to be excited, but yeah, I kind of threw my pen. So I got it. We're good. Got my pen. Got my scorebook. I'm going to draw a nice big K in there for Chris Davis. I'm going for the Yankees because if they win, they play Boston. I hope the Yankees beat Boston for the Astros get home field. Okay. I like that. I'd like to see the Yankees in the Astros play off again on the championship series in the American League. I think that'd be pretty cool. The Yankees win it, though. Maybe the Yankees win championship series and the pennant this year. That'd be cool. That'd be a nice little twist to it. But yeah, Astros and the Yankees, I think, in the last round of the American League seeds in the brackets would be pretty cool. The Mets don't listen to that song that goes, "I want to be a billionaire, so very bad." Well, Cleveland's been on. Yeah. When you say Boston, you sound like a New Yorker. Well, I mean, baseball-wise, I'm a New Yorker. So, Boston. See, no one's ever told me that. And now every time I say it, I'm going to think of that. Yeah, so Boston has pretty much just been too good this year with JD Martinez on their team. If JD Martinez was not on the Red Sox, they would have done a lot worse. I am in Central Jersey, Mayday. So, Yankees are kind of close. I guess they're like one of the closer teams. Also, the Pirates, of course, are in the tri-state area. What state is that? New Jersey. It's right by New York and Pennsylvania. So yeah, I mean, Pittsburgh, New York Yankees, New York Mets, stuff like that. I went the Yankees. Pinstripes, of course. And by the way, let me get that nice big strikeout here for Chris Crush Davis across the country for me. Yeah, I am Eastern Standard Time gaming, Sean. So you guys right now are going on 7 o'clock. I'm going on 10 o'clock. So, yeah, I mean, Boston Red Sox, I was just mentioning with JD Martinez, have been way too good this year. In a respectable way, though. They've been really good because of him and because they have a great team. They're 154 this season, which is a franchise record for wins. It's 852. Oh, you're, Central Time? Mayday? So you're gonna root for Pennsylvania and New York teams and no one would get mad? Pretty much, Matt. Yep, pretty much. Do you live by a town called Montclair? I think so. That sounds so bad. I've heard of Montclair. I think it's close. Not like too close. I think it is like over half hour away though. My dad lives in Montclair. Okay, nice. I live in Houston. Oh, nice. So now I see why you like the Astros so much. Sean Kelly. Yes, Sean Kelly is in the ballgame. Thank you for letting me know, Sean. Gaming Sean over here. And, yeah, the first at-bat that he has to face for the Yankees is against Miguel Andujar. He's going to get an infield single to the third baseman, Matt Chapman. So he makes a spectacular diving catch, not diving throw, diving catch, and just the throw isn't there. So that's unfortunate, but I'll take it because the Yankees need to score some more runs, and I'm not on the right side again. This is the bottom of the fifth. Okay. So Didi had a single, and was that Didi? No, that was Andujar. Didi ended. I'm so confused. I'm so sorry. Andujar had the single. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Kind of a late night. I'm not gonna lie. Gary Sanchez has a 2-0 count. Hey, Ace fan, remember the game a couple weeks ago when the Astros clinched because the Matt Chapman bobbled ball and lost the game for them? Oh yeah. Maybe I'm sure a lot of people are gonna be on you for this. Like 2 A's fans. I don't really mind, of course. And I'm saying that in a sarcastic, funny way. Gary Sanchez, what's with you? Another ground ball to the infield. He somehow beats it out to first. It would have been a double play. Come on, Gary. Oh, you can't do that. You cannot do that, man. You're really hurting my feelings here. That's scary. You're gonna give me a heart attack. Oh my gosh. So Andujar's out. Sanchez is gonna make an unfielder's choice. Unhook the boat trailer. Alright, well, that is unfortunate. At least we have a runner on still, but it's 1 out. So, honestly, put an Austin Romine. Oh, the Yanks are messing up. The third ace with the comeback. Matt? Come on now. Don't be messing with me here, Matt. We all know the Yankees are gonna win this game. Gleyber Torres. 0-1 count. Popped way up high, but way foul. I got excited because for a second I thought it was going to be a home run, but way too shallow for that. And just way too foul. So 0-2 count here to Glaber. We got 1 out. Runner on first. Sean Kelly. I don't think I mentioned it, but before coming into this game, I don't think he had any postseason appearances. So this is his first. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Remember the game versus the Rays and Sanchez jogged to first and yes! Oh my gosh! He jogged to first against the Rays and they lost because of him. Yes, I remember that game. Yeah, that was terrible. I remember not watching that game. I think I was somewhere, but I heard about it and saw the highlights. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, Sanchez, honestly, this is not his year. It really isn't. Glaber, line drive to the left fielder. Thought I was going to get over his head for a second. And they gave the hustle award to Austin Wynn. Yeah. Yeah. The left fielder here, Nick Martini, he makes that play. Thought I was going to get over his head for an extra base hit, but it didn't. I don't know why I did that. It didn't. Okay. That works. Line out 7. Still running on first, 2 outs, and here is McClutchin. Who's your favorite Yankee of all time? So Mayday, good question. Got to go again. See you tomorrow. All right, Matt. See you tomorrow. Mayday. So I really like. Of course, you gotta like Babe Ruth and Joe DiMaggio and all them. I've always liked Thurman Munson. Thurman Munson has stuck out to me for a long time. I don't remember exactly where like I first heard of him, but I remember I think seeing a documentary on him, just kind of learning about him. And then I learned more and more about him and saw him play more and more in like classics games that would air on Yankee Network or the Yankee Channel or whatever. And I watched him and I just the way he caught games and just the way he had a great mentality and stuff like that before going into games, just I found really inspirational. And of course, you know, sometimes he didn't have the best temper, I heard, but I have a bunch of like Thurman Munson plaques and a few posters, and I collect baseball cards. If you guys don't know, so I have a bunch of his baseball cards. So, favorite of all time, of course, other than Derek Jeter, like you said, I really like Thurman Munson. Thurman Munson, Derek Jeter, both up there, really close. I mean, 21st century player, Derek Jeter. 20th century, Thurman Munson. I think that's a good way to put it. Here we go, 2-2 count to Andrew McCutchen. I've been kind of just missing the game recently. My bad, so sorry, I meant such. I don't know what you meant by that, Giving Sean. No, you're good. I just don't remember what you commented before for that. Full count to Andrew McCutchen, looking for his second walk of the game. He walked in the first, scored in the first off the Judge home run, then grounded out to the shortstop in the third, and now looking to get on base here to keep this inning alive in the bottom of the 5th. All right. That's going to be a hit. Left field, shallow-ish. And shortstop Marcus Semien makes his way back there. Calls off left fielder Nick Martini, and that's going to end it. All right. Well, not terrible. Not great, but not terrible either. So what was that? Pop up to the shortstop, so P6. There we go. That's going to end it there. All right, so top of the 6th here. Matt Olson, Steven Piscotty, Raymond/Ramon Laureano are the ones due up. I don't know how to say his first name. It could be pronounced either way, as I kind of talked about a few times. So yeah, here we go. Kind of relaxing here. Before we get back into it, it's been a very intense game here. Let's say baseball talk with Nick Barrett. Okay. All right. Yeah. So honestly, the postseason, I think everyone loves the postseason if you love baseball. Like or love baseball, you love the postseason. Even if your favorite team didn't make it, I'm stumbling upon words now for whatever reason. Even if again, okay. even if your favorite team doesn't make it, there we go. You still like to see, you'll have probably another team that you root for slash kind of enjoy watching, whether in the same division or in the same league or whatever, that you'll watch and follow. And then if they get eliminated, you're just kind of watching and waiting till there's a winner. But yeah, I mean, I like the hype of the postseason. Just a bunch of fans realize that, hey, my team did so well, they earned themselves a spot in the postseason. You know what? Then something clicks. They're like, wait a second. They can make World Series. And when the two teams make the World Series, it's like another world war. And it's like you have the one team's fans here and the other team's fans here, and they just go at it. And they really make sure to get their point across, saying that their side is better and that their team's going to win. And in the end, one of them is right. So, it's just the humor behind it and just I guess just the postseason itself just makes it awesome. I remember the ALCS Game 7 last year. Oh, yeah, of course, bringing that one up there made it, yeah. No, I get you, man. The humor, I love it. Yeah, kind of remember Game 7. That was fun. Fun game. Game 7 against the Astros. Oh my gosh. But if the Yankees won that... Honestly, if the Yankees won that, the Dodgers might have won the World Series. The Yankees might have won too. But the Dodgers might have won. I wouldn't mind getting revenge on the A's. Or sorry, not the A's. The Astros this year in the ALCS. Kind of like that. A Dining Hedgefaria now is going to be coming in at 3rd. So... that means Andujar, the most likely 2018 AL MVP, no, AL Rookie of the Year, is out of the game. I don't know what's going on today. Hedgefaria. You ain't getting past the ALDS. Sorry, JK. Hope you do. Thanks. I know you're being funny with all these comments. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to get past the ALDS. When we played the Indians last year, that's pretty much what got Joe Girardi fired. I don't agree with that, but that's what got him fired. Supposedly that series. And yeah, there were a few not great decisions by Joe Girardi, but you don't get rid of a manager just because he makes a mistake or because something happened. Like, the Yankees ended up winning the ALDS. There was no need for him to, say, or to walk out the door in that return. So, Mayday, sorry, I just kind of lost my last few words there. Pretty much, the Yankees fired him at the end of last season and said, hey, well, the only reason, that we're really announcing is because he did not, try to review the call with the hit by pitch. I don't remember what game that was. But I think Edwin Encarnacion wasn't hit by pitch, but they gave him the base and I guess a run scored. Now it's very foggy because I don't remember that far because I have short-term memory, so just the long-term stuff is even worse sometimes. No, I say I have short-term memory. I don't. I feel like I do. Yeah, so basically, it scored a run, and that ended up winning the game for the Indians or something. I don't know. But Joe Girardi, because he didn't review that, essentially was because he got fired, according to the Yankees. But I'm pretty sure him and Cashman didn't really get along. They didn't really see eye to eye. Oh, my God. Yada, yada. No, they didn't really see eye to eye. I say it again. I said it again. I can't. They didn't really see eye to eye. Yeah, so of course they fired Joe Girardi. That's what it is. By the way, back to the wild card game, right? Top of the 6th, Betances is still in the game. It's an 0-2 count to Matt Olson. This is Matt Olson, right? I hope so. No, it's Steven Piscotty. My bad. Slider way outside. Yeah, well, what happened to Matt Olson? I'm behind on this somewhere. So, Steven Piscotty has the, I think, a 1-2 count on him here. There we go. That's the only thing about when I do this. I get carried away with, like, other topics, and I don't always focus on the game. But slider's just outside. He's going to swing over it. So that's another strikeout here for the Yankees pitching. I'm going for the Yanks. The A's thought they would win the West. Yeah, honestly. There was the time where they had the lead over the Astros for the division. And they blew it. No, they didn't blow it. But they lost enough games where they couldn't come back. They couldn't keep that title. What's up, Katrina? Welcome back. Raymond Laureano's up now. He fouls one off. There's 2 outs. So I guess Olsen got out. They had it plus half game. Okay. So I guess, yeah, the Astros were behind a half game, and then the Astros just kind of was like, hey, don't forget about us. Yeah. That happened too. I'm going to say Olsen struck out. Just for my book. I'm going to say struck out because I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention. The 2016 ALDS. Yeah. That was a good one. Like I said, postseason is one of my favorite times when it comes to baseball. My division now. Yeah. Yeah, that one hurt a little bit, but it is what it is. Teams try to get as much back as they can the next season, and if they don't make it, like the Nationals did this year, for example, then just everyone feels like they're a disappointment. Kind of just elaborating on the Nationals a little bit. So you guys know last year they made it to the postseason and they were doing pretty well. Remember the 2015 wild card? I actually don't. I'm so sorry, Mayday. I don't really remember the 2015 wild card. It's a strikeout to end the top of the 6th, though. Don Betances has been looking pretty well. It's been looking pretty good. English and grammar, please. Okay. Yeah, so the Nationals were expected to be amazing this year, and pretty much just weren't even close to that. 2014 wildcard. No, I don't remember 2015 wildcard, so I don't remember 2014 wildcard either. It was Astros versus Yankees, and the Astros won. Okay. I'm playing it. Okay. Yeah, honestly, it's a mess. Go to Ernie Schefter YouTube, watch his live stream. It's lit. He did. Well, I'm streaming now, so I can't really do that. But I definitely will eventually. I'll probably check it out. You guys usually, if have channels to recommend for me or whatever, I do go ahead and check out a few videos and all that good stuff. So if you guys have a YouTube channel you want me to check out, if you guys have your own YouTube channel that has to do with baseball or whatever, just comment down below what it is. I'll check it out after the stream. Alright, we're gonna take a quick water break here. We're an hour and 2 minutes into the stream, so that's awesome. Wait, no, we're not. Oh, sorry. Hour and 42 minutes in. I saw 102. I thought it was an hour and 2 minutes. I was gonna say, wait a second. It's 10:10. Pretty sure I didn't start this stream at 9 o'clock, so my bad. Yeah, I saw 103, and then I thought it was an hour, and then 3 minutes, and then the seconds, or 2 minutes, and then the seconds. So kind of messed that up a bit. You know what? Hey, I don't need to do. No, I don't need to be counting as long as the Yankees are winning. Because I can just look and see, okay, they're winning 4-0. They're winning 11-0. Okay, they just beat the Athletics 12-1. That's not going to happen. But it'd be awesome if it did. Like, last minute, they score like 10 runs in 1 inning. Oh, that'd be awesome. That would be crazy intense. I have to stop saying that. I really do. Alright. So, 103 minutes into the stream, not an hour and 30 minutes in. And I might end before the end of the game. Not sure about that yet. We'll see kind of timing wise how it is. Please live stream the game Friday in the afternoon. Friday afternoon I'm gonna have to see because I do have things after school on Fridays, so I'll have to check and see if I can. If not, I'll get something. I'm gonna try to do at least one live stream per series, I guess. So it might not be like American League National League, but I'll try to get like a division series live stream in and a championship series and a World Series. Now Fernando Rodney's coming in with 3.36 ERA in 2018, 4.97 postseason ERA in his career. So he's gonna be coming in. It's gonna be the bottom of the 6th now. Just give me one moment here. Aaron Judge is the first one he has to face. Why is Rodney in? I don't know. That is a good question. You're gonna have to ask the A's guys because I did not make the decisions. That'd be awesome if I could though. Like if they had like a kid for every Major League Baseball team that like knew about baseball, like knew what they were talking about, make the decisions. Like how I was the Stars of Patriots Kid CEO this year. I didn't get to make like decisions in game, but that would have been so cool. Like if you could do that for Major League Baseball, that'd be so cool. I think that'd just be awesome. First pitch is a little low, but it's called a strike because it's Aaron Judge and he's massive. So that is going to be an 0-1 count here to Judge. Guys, this might be my last inning live streaming, unfortunately. I would love to stay for the entire game. I'll try to watch the rest of it, but honestly, I don't know. Unless this inning has some sort of really awesome offensive plays. And there we go, Aaron Judge hits him down the first base line. That should be a leadoff double. It's a leadoff double. Stand up double. Aaron Judge, that's my boy. MVP right now this game with a 2-run shot, now leadoff double. So maybe if the Yankees score a few runs, I'll stay an inning longer. How about that? We'll do that. So if the Yankees score at least one more run, I'll stay an inning longer. And if they don't score next inning, then I'll stop after that one. Because I haven't called a scoring play this game yet, which kind of stinks. Because I started in the second inning, and that was the inning after Aaron Judge hit his home run. So Aaron Hicks is up now. If he hits a home run, I would like that a lot. And then I'd get a home run call in and a scoring play call. So that works for me. So it's a double down the line for Judge. Now we have Aaron Hicks up. All right, good stuff, good stuff. That's going to be a ball way in the dirt, 84 miles per hour. That's a ball. Better be a ball. Yeah, Aaron Judge, it went foul, then bounced back fair. Like, it just, like, barely hit the right of the foul line. Looks like is that Blake Trinan warming up? Blake Trinan is warming up in the A's bullpen right now, and he is the A's closer, so don't know why he's warming up already, especially with the A's not winning. I guess maybe they're thinking, like, well, if we don't win this game, that's going to be an Aaron Hicks hits one in the gap. Oh, my goodness, Laureano misplays it in center field. Is that Laureano? And it's going to be an RBI double for Aaron Hicks. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Yankees are up 3-0. Oh, I like it. Back-to-back doubles. So it kind of made it through, like, the second short gap, and then Laureano misplayed it in the outfield. Blake's on my MLB Diamond Dynasty team. He's on mine as well. Blake Trinan, he's on my Diamond Dynasty team. I don't know if he's my closer or not. I think he is. I have a pretty stacked gold/diamond bullpen. I don't really spend money on that game, but Blake Trinan, I have him, and he's a beast in MLB The Show 18. So I like it. That's an RBI double for Hicks. So there we go. I'm going to go at least one more inning here. And yeah, and I'm gonna be so happy once these Yankees win and pull this off because I'm gonna play the Red Sox after this. My cousins are Red Sox fans. I think my voice just kind of faded away last sentence, but my cousins are Red Sox fans, so that's gonna be a little bit of a rivalry here, as it always is. And that's a pass ball, and Luke Ward just doesn't want to look for it. So now Aaron Hicks is gonna advance to third on a pass ball, and yeah, the A's are done. He's my reliever. Roberto Osuna's my closer. That's a nice middle of the bullpen guy right there. And Blake Trinan. I have Blake Trinan, Josh Hader, Carl Edwards Jr., Chad Green, Brad Hand, and I think 2 other golds. But yeah, not a terrible bullpen for you or myself. All right, here we go. Looks like they're going to make the call to the bullpen. Trinan, I think, is coming into the game now. At least they were just on the phone. Yep, Trinan's coming into the game. All right. Un momento, por favor. I'm mad. I'm sorry, Gaming Sean. I'm not mad, but I'm mad that you're mad. Um, if it wasn't for the A's losing, if you were mad for a reason other than the A's losing, I'd be so mad at whatever's making you mad. But right now, I kind of have to go with the A's losing because I need the Yankees to move on. Yeah. All right, hit me up if you want to play. Yeah, I definitely will, Mayday. Maybe when 19 comes out, we can get a little game going with like a brand new squad. I think it'll be really cool. All right, so it's going to be the my PSN. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to send that again. I wasn't paying attention. My bad. Yeah, I will definitely add you at some point. I don't get to my PlayStation all the time though, so next time I'm on, I'll add you. Mayday. Let's see. Yeah, send that again, or just kind of like if you have my Instagram, for my YouTube channel, it's Baseball Talk with Nick Morgan. There's a dot after each word because I kind of want to make it obvious that that's what it was. It's baseball dot talk dot with dot Nick dot Morgan. Chippa. Okay, easy enough to remember. Hopefully. Uh, Next time I go to play, I'm gonna be like, I had to add someone, don't I? I just won't be able to remember the name. But we'll definitely have to play at some point. Did you get the free Ted Williams? The 87, was it like a legend or a flashback Ted Williams? That he was like a limited edition thing, you get him free for like a week or whatever, I think. Giancarlo Stanton's coming up now. I'm gonna follow you. Awesome, yeah, go ahead. I also have Twitter too, it's just at Talk with Nick. I don't know if you guys have Twitter or Instagram, but I do post. I haven't posted recently on those, but I do try to stay as up to date as possible with that. So that'd be something that you guys can look forward to. I do posts, so if you guys don't have your post notifications on here on this channel, which you can have on by clicking the bell next to the subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, then click the bell. I just followed you on Instagram, and yes, I got them nice. So yeah, I do post kind of when I post on YouTube there. So Twitter and Instagram, I'll post a picture of the thumbnail, and most likely the link will be either in the description or in that same post, and you guys can go directly to it, check out the new video. Also for like updates, like 300 subscribers, I think I posted on Twitter for when I had 300 subscribers. I might have done like an Instagram story for 300 subscribers that I saved to my profile. I don't remember, but yeah, a lot of things on social media I do as well. Yep, just got the notification now, Mayday. Sounds good. And the first pitch, Blake Trinan throws to Giancarlo Stanton, and it's low. So it's going to be a 2-0 count to Giancarlo. I guess Blake Trinan had to pitch with already a 1-0 count to Giancarlo. That'd be the only thing that makes sense at this point. And I'm just going to say Giancarlo another 7,000 times. That's all that makes sense anymore in my mind. And another pitch that's low. So it's a 3-0 count to G. Much better than just Giancarlo the entire time. What did I say? 3-0? Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Yeah, I like it. So he doesn't want to throw a strike. Of course, yeah, no one's gonna want to throw a strike to Giancarlo Stanton when you're down 3-0 in a playoff game, and when the playoff game is a wild card game, you definitely don't want to throw a strike to anyone really. On the Yankees team, because their offense just kind of has a tendency to hit home runs. They set the home run record for most home runs in a single season by one team. 3-1 count now. That's a strike taken at the knees for Giancarlo. Why can't I just say Stanton? What's with me? Okay. I promise, guys. It's alright. I don't know. And that's fouled off. So Stanton has a 3-2 count on him. Alright. So, I have a few more outs here. And then I will be done for the night. Probably, depending on how well the Yankees do for the rest of this inning. I might just stop after the Athletics hit. Just because I'm getting a little tired. School tomorrow. I am 14, Mayday. I'll be 15 in January. What's your Insta? So my baseball YouTube channel, Instagram, is baseball.talk.with.nick.morgan. Oh my goodness, I can't think. Katrina, I'm sorry to let you down. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go in a little bit. I do have to do homework still. So I should probably get that started. I have some of it done, which is good. So not completely behind on that. But full count to Giancarlo Stanton with the nickname G. So I'm not saying the same exact thing every time. So yeah, baseball.talk.with.nick.morgan. Sorry it takes me so long to say it. Sorry I had to second guess myself when saying it. I tried to make it kind of obvious that that's what it was, not just one smushed word, because I kind of hate that. And you're like, well, where does the first word end? Like sometimes you're just so tired. You're reading an Instagram handle. It's like, what does that say? That's like me. When I get mad tired, I just can't read. Like my reading just stops. Like my eyes, like yeah, we're just not gonna work. We're gonna let you see, but like the letters are gonna look like gibberish. So yeah, that's kind of what I was going for there. And again, Twitter is @talkwithnick. Giancarlo Stanton's gonna work a walk after having himself in a full count. So first and third, no outs. Blake Trinan doesn't seem to be doing very well either, which is unfortunate. So upsetting for all Yankees. No, I'm just kidding. For all Yankees fans. So there we go. First and third, Luke Voigt's up. So if Trinan didn't want to pitch to Giancarlo Stanton, I don't think he's gonna want to pitch to Luke Voigt now either, because if he throws a fastball to Luke Voigt, he's gonna hit it out as well. That's how that's gonna go. I'm just saying that now. And if Luke Voigt hits the home run on a fastball, I would have called it, and yeah. So I'm guessing a home run to left center field. Luke Voigt, fastball up in the zone, and just Blake Trinan just completely misses his spot, and that would make the game 6-0. That double the lead of the Yankees. It's ball one, unless they just don't throw him a strike, which is also understandable. And that ball kind of gets away from Lucroy, so Giancarlo's going to advance to second now. So that's the second wild pitch / pass ball, whatever. I don't know how they're going to score that one, but I'm going to score it as a pass ball. So second and third now, no outs. We should definitely score at least one more run, because a sac fly won't get the run in unless we just don't get a sac fly, which I've seen done before, especially by the Yankees. Something hit to the atmosphere, Luke Voigt, preferably a home run to left center field off a high fastball, because Blake Trinan misses his spot. That's the goal. That's what I'm trying to go for. That'd be pretty awesome if that was the case and I called the home run. Didi Gregorius is on deck. He's 1 for 2 with a single so far this game. And here we go. Luke Voigt, 1-0 count. Jeez, yeah, I feel bad for the A's because they really deserved a lot more this season. Like, they deserve to go further in the postseason than they are going to be going. You know what? They played the Yankees. It's like, what? You can't expect them to, like, give up, because you never want to count yourself out. 2-0 count, low and away to Voigt. But if they weren't playing the Yankees, I think they would have definitely advanced. Like, if Yankees somehow clinched and Boston was just terrible this year, and A's had a wild card spot, they would have beaten the Rays if it was the Rays, I'm pretty sure, like, almost without a doubt. Mariners, I remember, like, the Mariners were, like, kind of close to a wild card spot, then they just completely fell off the face of the earth, and they went down a whole lot. 2-1 count. Luke Voigt fouls that one off. So yeah, I mean, I want to see the A's go further, but not when they're playing the Yankees, and I've kind of made myself clear on that a few times today. So guys, I think either way, I know the Yankees did score. That's exactly what I wanted them to. If they score a few more, I'm going to be even more happy than I already am now. But I think I'm going to have to call it a night after this inning. So in 3 more outs, I will be done. Luke Voigt swings on a pitch way inside, so it's a 2-2 count. No outs, second and third. Yankees winning 3-0. So I'm going to have to call it a night after this one. Getting tired. Have some more homework to do, as Katrina has mentioned. And she's brought that up. And I'm like, ugh. Yeah, I guess I do have to get that done still. So, Yep. 3 more outs. I'll call it a night. Yankees are gonna win tomorrow, or they're gonna win tonight. Tomorrow, I'll do an awesome video about my predictions for the rest of the postseason and about me talking about the ending to this game because I would have missed still 3 innings. And yeah. So here we go. I'm gonna fix my hat a little here. Yes, you do. Thank you, Katrina. So it's a full count now to Luke Voigt, and if they just load the bases, I mean, it's gonna be Dieter Gregorius. It's like murderer's row here, pretty much for the A's. They have to face bats that just don't give up with the Yankees. We hit too many home runs sometimes. It's just like this isn't a home run derby. I'm not complaining, but it's like it's not a home run derby. You can relax. It's like when you get beat up in Little League and like it's 12-1 within the first inning and you have to go until the fifth for it to be a mercy rule. I don't want to be like that, but I wouldn't mind a nice little beating on the A's here. All right, bro. Good night. After 3 more outs. Yeah, good night, Gaming Sean. 3 more outs, and that'll be it for tonight. Was a nice stream though. 120 minutes, so just about 2 hours. Or actually, 2 hours exactly. Well, not 2 hours exactly. 2 hours and 52 seconds now. But yeah, I try to get as long streams as possible, or I try to get my streams as long as possible. And yeah, so here we go. And yeah, so let's see what we can do. And here we go. Full count. All right, this is intense. Like, oh, why do I keep using that word? Come on. I promise. Next postseason live coverage game I do, I'm going to have a list of synonyms for intense and crazy good. I know them. I'm just not using them, but that's gonna be my reminder. Luke Voigt fouls another one off. Still no outs, bottom of the sixth, second, and third. I saw your Instagram and you were wearing an Astros hat. That made me salty. Yeah. So for my videos and for Instagram, usually for my videos, I haven't really ever addressed this. I don't know if that was English. I've never really addressed this, but for my videos, I try to support as many different teams as possible. I don't want to be too biased, so I do wear baseball shirts most of the time. So a lot of the times you see shirts I've already worn in my videos just because I don't want it to be a random shirt. I want it to be some sort of baseball related gear, and then I'll wear a hat probably that isn't related to the team. Luke Voigt, get out! It's a wall scraper. It was to right field though, so I wouldn't have been right there. But it was to right field, and off the wall. The jumping Steven Piscotty cannot make the catch. It's a leadoff. Not a leadoff triple. It's a triple. It's gonna score 2 runs. That's gonna score Hicks and Stanton. Luke Voigt. He's too good. He is too good. That's a triple now. I think I have to end on a good inning anyway. So it's going to be 3 more outs and I'll be done. Because this is just such a spectacular inning offensively. He was like, yes, let's go. We got this. It was almost a home run. It was inches away from being a home run, which sucks. But you know what? A triple's awesome. I'll take it. So yeah, I try to represent as many different teams as possible. Now that I have my MLB Network hat for like the postseason games, instead of me wearing a postseason team hat, I will be wearing my MLB Network hat. And that's going to be a sac fly, hopefully for Dieter Gregorius. Get there, Luke Voigt, and he's safe. Oh my gosh, the throw was almost right on target, and they almost got him out. But he's safe. And, yeah. So there is 1 out. Luke Voigt scores. Dieter Gregorius, it's a sac fly. Let's go. 6-0. Yankees are winning. Feels so good. I said kind of a blowout, and it kind of is. I'll take it. I will definitely be satisfied with this game. That was too close for comfort, though. He was almost out. Luke Voigt's not the fastest, but he has been amazing for the team. I just can't say it enough. Haven't finished my homework yet. Yeah, neither have I, Katrina. We're in the same boat here. Oh, he might be out. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, I think he's out. The A's are, of course, gonna try to replay it. Or to, review it here. No. I want him to be safe, but he's out. I thought he was out when, when the play was happening. So it's either way. It's either 5-0 or 6-0. Alright. Come on now. I'd love if they called him safe just for the heck of it. But he, without a doubt, he's out. It's like the A's aren't really going to come back. So, I mean, they could give it to the Yankees, but New York will him safe. Honestly, Mayday, I've seen crazier things. So I wouldn't be surprised if he was called safe. I think they're going to make the right call, though. Because this game kind of does count a lot more than usual games. They call him safe. Yeah. If they call him safe, that's gonna change a lot of things. And the A's are gonna be very mad probably if they call him safe. The angle that we just, I don't know. I don't know. He was out. See, this is the thing I hate. I always convince myself that he's one way, and after seeing one replay, I'm like, oh yeah, he's definitely the other way. And then I keep seeing different replays. I'm like, I don't even know. Yeah, he's out by a mile, I think. It was a very nice throw. Just every replay angle I see differently. I think differently, and I don't go with my gut instinct ever, which I probably should, but I don't. Let's see. They are taking a little bit of a long time to figure this out here, which I agree with because, of course, you need to. It's an important game. They are continuing to keep Trident's arm warm. Jonathan Lucor's got him thrown a little bit. Safe! No way! No way! My voice, I don't know what happened there. How safe? See, that's what I'm saying though. Like every angle makes it seem different to me. I thought he was safe at first, and then I thought he was out, then I thought he was safe. Oh my god, you called it, Mayday. Oh my god. That's gonna change a whole lot. That is insane. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Well, the game is going to be 6-0 with one out in the bottom of the sixth. You're good, Gaming Sean. We all have that one moment. Yeah, Twitter's gonna be that's gonna be fun tonight. Just to read all those comments, and there we go. So Andu, no, Hechevarria, sorry, he's gonna ground back to the pitcher. So that's a 1-3 play. So at least trying to get something to go his way this inning. Yeah, jeez, man, that's crazy. I'm not surprised. He kind of looked, I don't know, he kind of looks safe from the last angle they showed. He kind of looks safe. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna have to check on it. Like I'm after the game is over and all that. I'm gonna definitely have to go ahead and look at it again on my own, just because that is. I can't believe that. And Gleyber Torres, no, not Gleyber Torres. Gary Sanchez just can't. No, he doesn't even run. He just jogs. He's gonna ground out as a shortstop. So that's gonna end it there. It's a 6-4 play. Yankees score 4 in the bottom of the sixth. If Matthew Belcher was here, he would be very mad right now. Home field advantage, I guess that's what they call it. Mayday, that's why they call it that, I guess. Just look up worst call in Major League Baseball history to YouTube, yeah. Yeah, the umpires in this game, seem to be blind. And by this game, I mean baseball, not necessarily this one. Gaming Sean, I'm sorry, I think I have to end it here. Alright, one inning, I'll go one more inning. One more. Because I did say, if the Yankees score, I'll go one more. So one more inning, we'll get to the seventh. And, alright, here we go. 1 second here. That's crazy. Thank you. Let's go. Yeah, I got you, Gaming Sean. Anything for you guys? I want to try to go one more inning. That might be internet problems. That just might be because I've been streaming for so long. So I'm sorry about that. Yeah, that's crazy, guys. Wow, A's winning AL West. That's so funny. Yeah, at this point, it's like, oh my gosh. Jeez. Well, what's up, Ethan Higgins? If you ever get famous on YouTube, can I become a moderator in your chat? If you know what a mod is. Fotsnick, yeah, I know what mods are. I got you. Be a moderator if you want. Yeah, so, jeez, that call is gonna change a whole lot. That's insane. There we go with that word again. They can come back still. Good night, Katrina. See you tomorrow. Awesome, that sounds great. Thank you for the support again tonight, Katrina. I appreciate it, even though you don't know anything about baseball. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, this is, I can't believe that. I can't believe that call. A lot of you guys are in here now watching as I'm kind of just discussing this, but oof, that's rough. It'll be tough if the A's lose 6-5. It should be 5-5. Yeah. If they score 5 runs and they lose 6-5, that would be probably arguably the most upsetting loss this entire postseason. Other than yesterday's 2-1 loss of the Cubs in 13 innings. Someone tell me the score of the AL wildcard. Ethan Higgins, AL wildcard, 6-0. Yankees are winning in the top of the 7th. David Robertson's coming in now. This season, he had just over a 3.2 ERA. And yeah, so with that being said, 3.23 ERA for that matter, and his postseason ERA before coming into today is 3.90. Ethan Higgins, yeah, a lot of people are kind of surprised here. I'm surprised, was not expecting it to be 6-0. I wanted a shutout and I wanted to close the game at the same time, but like, yeah. 6 more outs and this is over, guys. The A's are still young in the playoffs. Of course they are. Yeah, they still have a very young team, and next year, if they just keep the team they have, maybe get a few. Oh my gosh! If they get a few more guys, they'll be good. A Diney Hechavarria. What is he at Sky Zone? Just went like 6 feet in the air. What the? Oh my gosh! What the heck? As soon as the ball was hit, he was launched into the air like a rocket. What a play! I was trying to say it should be. It's supposed to be a line drive way over his head. Oh my gosh, Marcus Semien got robbed of that at bat and that hit. Line out. Oh my gosh, how is that physically possible? A Diney Hechavarria must be at Sky Zone, and he's wearing some sort of special cleats because that play. Oh my, he probably could not have done that again if he tried. Like, that is, he actually might be. That was either really good or just he got so lucky with the timing. Sid just really can't catch, and honestly, this year just hasn't been his year. We really need a different catcher, to be completely honest. It's ball 2 outside to Luke right now. But what a play by a Diney Hechavarria. That saves, probably could have been an extra base hit to lead off the inning. Can't even jump through. Just, yeah, you guys did take McCann from us. You know, he's kind of getting older though. I don't recall how great he's doing with the Astros. I mean, I don't think he's doing terrible, but you know, he's probably not who he used to be. But of course, he's not gonna be who he used to be. And just seeing this now, Matt Joyce is not in the game. Don't know if he's hurt or not. I really just don't follow the A's until, or I haven't followed the A's really until like the end of the season. That's deep left field, but Andrew McCutcheon's gonna track it down. Luke Roy's out as well. I'm gonna say that's a line out. I want to call that a line out to left, so L7. It's the 7th inning. This is the 7th inning, so 1 more out, and yeah. At least 1 more out defensively for the Yankees. Jeez, like this game. I gotta go. Have a great stream, man. Ethan Higgins, thank you so much for joining me. Have a great night, man. Giant Films 100, that play at home where he couldn't pick it. I know. I know. This for the A's, this just seems to be like the series of unfortunate events, just one thing after another. They start Liam Hendricks, which is something I would have never done. I would have never expected that. Liam Hendricks gives up a 2-run home run to the Aaron Judge in the first inning, second half out of the game. Then he just can't really get a hold of his pitches. So Lou Trevino comes in, does pretty well. And then, just the Yankees scored 4 after they're hitting off of Blake Trinan in the 6th. So, yeah. Hasn't really been going the way that they wanted it to. And, of course, Luke Voigt had that 2 RBI triple. Was never called out at home. Yeah. The Yankees are terribly. I'm so mad. I'm sorry, Gaming Sean. I'm very happy right now. Yeah, Gary Sanchez needs to catch. Oh. Gary Sanchez needs to catch. That would help. He really can't be doing that in the ALDS, and if it makes it ALCS, he can't be doing that there either. Don't know why he thinks that's okay. Of course, he probably doesn't think that's okay. It's just he's been hurt. He's been out for so long. Probably doesn't really know much better. He knows better, but just probably can't perform much better. Okay, so interesting. So 2-2 count to Nick Martini. And guys, I might end it here after the A's are done and get their final out. Give me McCann back because he's probably retiring next season. Yeah. Oh, that's a strikeout looking. So, I'm going to go through more outs. 3 more outs, guys, and then I am officially done. That's it. A Adeiny Hechavarria. Spectacular play. I love that play. Gaming Sean, I'm going to stay in for 3 more outs. So if you want to stay here with me, you've been here a whole lot tonight, and I really appreciate that. You have a good night, too. If you have to leave, I'll see you in my next stream, and hopefully in the comment section of my next video. A's only have 2 hits. Yeah, that is the case, and it's the wild card. So that's interesting. All right. Awesome. We're keeping the stream alive here. I think it's 4 people in the stream right now. Streaming for a long time now. I like it. I like these 2-hour plus streams. Quick water break, as I'm about to call my last 3 outs of the night and of the wild card. So it looks like Sanchez, Torres, and McCutchen from the notes I have, but I could have missed an at-bat, so it might be Torres, McCutchen, Judge. I don't think it is, though. I think we should be okay when it comes to that. So I'm going to call Gary Sanchez grounding out. Since I didn't get the Luke Voigt home run, even though I almost did, it would have been right field if it did get out, but even though I almost got the Luke Voigt home run, I'm going to almost guarantee that Gary Sanchez grounds out. If he doesn't, I wouldn't be surprised, but because I want him to ground out, he's not going to. Mayday, peace out, man. Thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for talking to me all this time. The Athletics need to turn it around here. 3 more outs, and then the stream is over. But guys, again, thank you all so much. I really appreciate all the support I had this stream and all the support I've had throughout the past few months on YouTube. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you guys, and it just means a whole lot to see all you guys come into the live stream and in the chat and just kind of talk about whatever's going on here, whatever I mention, you guys have an opinion on it, and I love it. Sometimes we have the same opinion, sometimes we just kind of share ideas, and it's just awesome. I love this the community rather, and this little family that we've made through this YouTube channel. It's awesome. I love it. And yeah, YouTube's really been awesome for me recently. When is my next stream? Gaming Sean, my next stream is going to be sometime within the next set. So ALDS, so at least 1 game in the ALDS. I don't get a whole bunch of baseball channels, so whatever games I can get, I'll try to stream as long as I'm not doing anything. So I'll definitely get at least 1 Yankee Red Sox game. So just kind of depending on how the scheduling goes and all that good stuff. I do post on my Instagram when I am streaming in advance. I'll put like 30 minutes in advance, almost an hour in advance sometimes. So I'll kind of post on my story that I'm going to go start streaming soon. So if you guys are on my Instagram as well and you guys are active on my Instagram, you guys can see that. Yeah, so I'm going to try to get at least 1 from the ALDS. at least one from the ALCS. And if I can get one from the NLDS and NLCS, that'd be awesome. Don't know if I can or not. So just kind of depending on what channels or what games I get and what channels and all that, I will go ahead and try to live stream them. Aviation 2727, thank you for still watching, man, and for staying to the end here. Again, I really appreciate all you guys. You have 3 more outs of this stream. I think it's been really successful here. I think I've been doing a lot better than I have, or than my first one at least, because my first one was a mess. Didn't know what I was doing, didn't have enough notes, but hey, I think 8 index cards of notes is not bad, plus a scorebook and the game. I really love this, guys. I think I'm getting a lot better, and I'm excited to see what my future has for me as a commentator and a broadcaster, and you guys are a big part of that, and YouTube will never stop for me. I'm going to go as long as I can, and as long as you guys are still interested, I'm going to keep going, and I love doing this for myself, but I love doing this for you guys as well. Kind of talking about something I love so much and I'm so passionate about. It's awesome. And 3 more outs. What is your PSN name? I am GamerPenguin313. Nothing crazy. That was the Xbox name I was given, so I just kind of stayed with that. So GamerPenguin313 is my PSN. I don't play a whole lot, maybe twice a week. I try to go twice a week. I'll play about a half hour. That won't be the show. Sometimes I'll play longer, sometimes I'll play shorter, just depending on kind of what my day is looking like. So bottom of the 7th, Blake Treinen's still in it. He's got 20 pitches so far this game. And Sanchez should be up here. We'll take a second to look when they switch the camera angle off of a Danny Hitchcock after he made phenomenal play at third base. Alright. They're showing Blake Treinen, and he's getting ready here. Nope, it's not. Sorry, I was off. It is Gleyber Torres. I said it was probably Gleyber Torres, and I was wrong, but I didn't think I was. Gleyber Torres is overdue to strike out and a flyout this game. He struck out in the 2nd swinging, and he lined out / flew out in the 5th to left field. The first pitch to him is a strike, 96 miles per hour, pretty much right down the middle. Let's see, strike there, and it's going to be something as well. Alright, so guys, if you are still in the stream and have not yet dropped a like or subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Also, turn on that bell for notifications when I post. You guys will be able to see that first, and just kind of let me know what you think about the video. The next few videos you'll see on my channel will most likely be just, most likely just be live streams. I will have my prediction video up tomorrow, but other than that, it'll be pretty much live stream after live stream because it is postseason and it is time to see who rises to the top. 2-1 count here now to Torres. Awesome. All right, and I really thank you guys that have stuck around this entire stream and are waiting to the end here. I think that's really cool. And I love talking to you guys. All you guys have been really active in the comment section. It's something cool to kind of look at and have something for me to talk about and someone to talk to. So, I am calling a baseball game, but usually commentators there's usually 2 or 3 for a team, and you guys are kind of like my co-hosts, I guess, and we kind of just talk about whatever comes up, and I like that. Of course, I am calling the game here as well, so that's a foul ball. 2-2 count to Gleyber Torres. And we are just about done here. For me, this game is just about over. For the Yankees, this game is pretty much over already. And, yeah. So let's hope Blake's trying to just maybe gives up a few bad pitches. I'll take a few more home runs. Gaming Sean GG. Gleyber Torres. Oh, line drive right at Sammy. My apologies. Not as good of a play as a Danny Hitchcock, but still it's a decent play. I can't talk. You can see that's another thing. I have to go soon because just my English and my grammar not working out for me this late at night. So that's going to be a line out. So L6. We have Andrew McCutchen, Aaron Judge. Don't choke, LOL. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I've made it so far. I've had very few errors. Not really. I've had a few grammar mistakes here just because I'm so tired and I've been rushing a few things, but other than that, not terrible at all. Strike one to McCutchen, 94 mph fastball. Right in the powerhouse, or what would be the powerhouse for Aaron Judge, who was on deck. And he might be the last batter I call in the AL wildcard game. Yeah, I mean, just Andrew McCutchen is going to ground out to Matt Chapman. I don't know if you guys are watching the game. That was too close for comfort. I definitely see you becoming a commentator. Thank you, Gaming Sean. I appreciate that. I'm very excited. Gaming with John. How are you, man? Welcome to the stream if you just joined. If you guys haven't already, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe down below. He is out. Chapman makes the throw. Olsen kind of has to move to his side. Moves to his side. Foot comes off the bag. Then his right foot drags over the bag before before McCutchen gets there. So that is a 5-3 play in the scorebook. If you guys are keeping the score with me. Here's Aaron Judge, the first ball inside. And there's one out left. So just to recap, Andrew McCutchen walked in the top of the first. And after that, Aaron Judge hit a 2-run home run off of a 2-1 count. He's like, "Yeah, Liam Hendricks, I'm gonna take you deep to give the Yankees a nice early lead here." And then really nothing happened for anyone up until the 6th inning, other than the A's threatening to make an attempt to come back and score a few runs. The 6th inning was kind of crazy. I mean, Judge had a leadoff double. Hicks had a double right after that to bring in Judge. Then Hicks made it to third on a passed ball. Giancarlo Stanton walked, so it was first and third. Then Giancarlo Stanton made it to second on a passed ball. Then, of course, Luke Voit had his 2 RBI triple. And then, Didi Gregorius had a sac fly. Don't know what I'm doing. I'm reading, I'm like, wait, wasn't it Didi? And I look, I'm like, yeah, it says RBI right next to Didi, so, oh well. Judge or Luke Voit for MVP of the game? I don't know. I mean, Luke Voit, I'm going to say probably Aaron Judge, just because even if Luke Voit didn't have a 2-run triple, or a 2 RBI triple, the game still would have been won for the Yankees if the A's don't score anything. Aaron Judge walks. It was a 4-1 count to end it, or to end his at-bat. So we're on first. Just because, essentially, the 2-run home run in the first with Judge is already going to be enough to win it. And he also had that leadoff double, which he scored on, so he is responsible for 3 of the 6, where Luke Voit is responsible for 3 of the 6 as well. I mean, it really could go to anyone. So Luke Voit brought in 2 and then scored, and then Judge had an RBI. He scored himself off the home run, so that's another RBI, and then he scored himself off the RBI double from Hicks. So it could go to anyone, probably Judge, maybe Luke Voit, because he's newer to the team, and this is his first postseason appearance here. And so just give me 1 second here. All right. And hold on, I'm having some difficulty here. All right. So we are 1 out away. We could finish it just in a second here. We will be so close. Literally, it's an 0-1 count to Aaron Hicks. A ground ball does it. A fly ball does it. We are super close to this game being over for me. They try to pick off Aaron Judge. My apologies, guys. I'm just trying to sort something out here. Just making sure the Wi-Fi was working. Wasn't the best. I was making sure the live stream is as neat as possible here. So, looks like Zach Britton. Yep, Zach Britton's in the bullpen for the Yankees. So he'll probably come in top of the 8th. Aaron Hicks has like 2 more strikes or just the ground ball or fly ball. I don't know, something. He's just about done. He's going to call a timeout. And Blake Trinan is hopefully just going to throw something to get by Aaron Hicks. At this point, we know the Yankees are going to win. And I'm getting tired here. So, I mean, since the stream is over in about a minute or so, I'm gonna start to say goodbye now. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe. It's a 1-1 count to Aaron Hicks. We almost got it. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, it really means a whole lot to me. And this was a very long stream. This actually might be my longest stream on YouTube, which is crazy. So, yeah, I mean, crazy cool. Very intense game here. 6-0 Yankees. The final might be a little more than that. Might be something where the A's score a little bit. Blake Trinan got rocked. Yeah, he did. They scored a lot on Trinan, and that's a strike. So 1-2 count. We are 1 strike away from this game being over for me streaming it. Familia is in the bullpen for the A's. Burton is in the bullpen for the Yankees. So, let's see here. Trinan is hoping to get out of this without giving up a run. I think Aaron Hicks is going to be the last at-bat no matter what, because I am getting very tired. So even if he's not out, that's going to end it for me today. Let's see what he does here. Blake Trinan, the pitch is going to be delivered. Fouled off. So, okay. It's, decently... No, what am I trying to say? It's a pretty long at-bat here. ALDS begins Friday, so Indians at Houston. It's a 1:30. Okay, so that's probably the game you guys wanted me to stream before. I won't be home at that time to stream that, so unfortunately, that won't happen. And then the Yankee Boston game, I won't be able to stream that night either. So maybe one of the weekend games. If not, I'll definitely get one in early next week as well. So again, postseason prediction video should be up tomorrow, probably mid to late afternoon. Giancarlo Stanton is on deck, so that'll be up tomorrow, and then another stream will be up probably, I'm gonna say, early next week. We have just like a few more seconds here of this at bat. Here we go. Aaron Hicks, the pitch from Blake Trinan, and it's going to be popped up. Looks like Matt Chapman is there. Guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you all next time. Peace.